Your home is your sanctuary. Keep it that way with the beauty and performance of Milgard windows and doors. From the elegant Tuscany series to the modern slim profile Trinsic series, Milgard offers energy-efficient solutions and lifetime warranty options. At Ashby Lumber, our experts are here to help you find the perfect Milgard fit for your project, whether you're a DIYer or a professional contractor. Visit our dedicated door and window showrooms in Berkeley or Concord to see the Milgard difference in person. Start your project today at ashbylumber.com. Ashby Lumber, your trusted building partner since 1968.
The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great job by that young lady, Zaza Benjamin, doing double duty here on this Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. We're going to get the starting lineups for the Miami Heat. Let's go down to Steve Scott.
Eric Spoelstra. Their starters for tonight: at forward, 6'5", number 9, Pelle Larsson. At center, 6'9", number 13, Bam Adebayo. A 6'4" guard, number 24, Norman Powell. And at guard, 6 foot, number 45, Devion Mitchell.
Kansas, Andrew Wiggins.
I was so happy for Wiggs just because he had been through so much in his career when he finally got here. And for him to have the run that he did, to play the way he did the entire 22 run, it will be remembered forever.
Never forget him dunking on Luka in that playoff series.
He was one of the key guys during that playoff run. A huge part of our fabric for his entire run here. We miss him.
Thank you, Daddy, for helping the Warriors win the NBA championship. Well, Mason, love you so much. We love you, Daddy. We love you, Daddy.
How about that? The tribute video finished off with his 2 young daughters telling him that they loved him, the Dub Nation loves him, and listen to the applause. A standing ovation now as the crowd's starting to come to their feet for number 22, Andrew Wiggins, 22 champion. One of the great guys in the association. And the cold, hard fact is that the Warriors don't win the 2022 title without Andrew Wiggins. He was fantastic during that postseason run. We did the starting lineups a little backwards tonight, but we'll take this time out. We do have some bills to pay, and then we'll come back with the start of tonight's game. This is your final break before basketball on the Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
Injured at work? Don't wait. Every day you delay can mean lost wages, delayed medical care, and more stress for your family. At Boxer & Gerson, we fight for people just like you. Construction workers, delivery drivers, factory workers, restaurant staff, hardworking folks who get hurt just trying to earn a living. We won't back down. We get results. You work hard, you deserve real help. Call Boxer & Gerson now at 510-835-8870 or visit BoxerLaw.com. The consultation is free, but waiting could cost you. Boxer & Gerson. Justice for workers.
Hey, Bay Area sports fans, get ready for game day with Laughing Monk Brewing. Whether you're watching with friends or heading out after the final whistle, Laughing Monk has the perfect beer for the moment. With locations in Sunnyvale, Scotts Valley, and Bayview in San Francisco, there's always a monk nearby. And now, check out their newest San Francisco location in Nopa. From crisp lagers to bold IPAs, every beer is righteously brewed in San Francisco. Grab a pint, grab your crew, and make game day better at Laughing Monk Brewing. Righteously brewed in San Francisco.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cache Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cache Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
What do you think makes the perfect snack?
It's gotta be when I'm really craving it and it's convenient.
Could you be more specific?
When it's cravenient.
Okay.
Like a freshly baked cookie made with real butter, available right down the street at AM/PM, or a savory breakfast sandwich I can grab in just a second at AM/PM.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, yeah, we're talking about what I crave.
Which is anything from AM/PM.
What more could you want?
Stop by AM/PM where the snacks and drinks are perfectly craveable and convenient. That's Cravenience. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
This next one's for all you CarMax shoppers who just want to buy a car your way.
Wanna check some cars out in person? Wanna look some more from your house?
Okay. Want to pretend you know about engines? Nah, I'll just chat with CarMax online instead.
Wanna get pre-qualified from your couch? Woo! Wanna get that car ASAP? You wanna do it your way?
Want to drive? CarMax.
The Starry Line is brought to you by Rakuten. You heard the Miami starting five for the Warriors. Will Richard making his 15th start, replacing Draymond Green with Jimmy Butler, Quinton Post, Moses Moody, and Stephen Curry. Out for the Warriors tonight, Seth Curry, left sciatic nerve irritation. Draymond Green with a right ankle sprain. Guy Santos, left ankle sprain. And DeAnthony Melton's out with left knee injury management. You would expect him to play tomorrow against Toronto. Al Horford is active tonight. One other note on the roster to let you know that's interesting is that tonight, active for Golden State, one of their two-way pickups during the season, Malachi Leons, undrafted in 2024, the former Oklahoma City player, and played for the OKC Blue, the Dutch national, has the warm-up suits on. And L.J. Cryer is also active for Golden State as well. They're wearing their black uniforms. It says Golden State across the front with a gold number between gold letters, gold numbers in the backside. Heat wearing white uniforms. It says Heat across the front. Red outlined in black with red and black piping down the side. Out for them, Vladislav Golden and Jameer Young, two-way contracts with Sioux Falls. Tyler Hero, right rib contusion. Terry Rozier involved in that gambling scandal, not with the team. Pat Frayer is the crew chief. Brandon Schwab, the referee. The umpire is Daniel Scott. And the ball is up. It's won by Golden State. We are underway. Glad you're with us on the Warriors Radio Network. Steph Curry will start the proceedings with a left wing pass to Will Richard. They swing across court to Butler. Now to Curry. He comes up top, gets middle, off a screen, right side to Moody. Good defense there by Miami. Moody goes inside, spins, hangs, fires, and the shot's wide right. Rebound, Butler, put back, no good. Rebound post, but he's going to be called for a push-off. So Post picks up a foul on the first possession of the game. Paolo Larson out there was guarding Moody. Second-year pro out of the U of A. He's got the ball at the right hash mark, guarded by Curry. They float it down to Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo brings it in, stops, spins, pass stolen by Butler, cross court, intended for Wiggins. Butler, handoff Curry, transition over to Post. The pass behind him is going to go backcourt, and the violation on the Warriors. CarMax keys to the game. Team defense tonight. Warriors have to have a very good team defensive a locked-in strategy tonight because Draymond Green is out. Early offense, continue to get the ball up the floor, get early into the offense, and don't let the play stagnate. And Bam Adebayo, you got to keep him to a dull roar. Here's Davion Mitchell penetrating, gets it over to Adebayo for an open corner three. No good. Larson, the offensive rebound, goes up, blocked from behind by Richard. Curry gets it. Quick outlet to Moody on the left side. Bounce pass to Richard. He'll stop. He'll pop. It's up. It's no good. You know he wants to play well, having played his college ball at Florida. Norman Powell gliding down the left wing. Pulls up and fires from 25. It's no good. Larson rebound, put back short. Tipped up and in by Wiggins. And the first basket of the night goes to Andrew. And a pass ahead. Moody had it blocked, ripped away by Larson. A good hustle by Mitchell there to knock the ball away. Larson to Adebayo in the corner to Wiggins. Back to Bam Adebayo. Downstairs, Larson wide open. Double clutch layup, no good. The foul called on Curry. So Steph picks up his first. In the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey, Ben Taylor, Jonathan Sterling, Suyash Mehta, and Zach Zarba. The double Z. Noah Larson heads to the stripe. Miami 22-20 on the season. Eric Spoelstra, of course, the head coach. He and Steve Kerr, if you combine their wins together, 1,400 exactly. Spoelstra worked his way up from the video room to a head coaching spot. And Larson hits both free throws to make it 4-0. Heat are 7-13 on the road. Scoring more this year. Their defense has dropped a little bit. Curry with the ball up top. Guarded by Adebayo. Just fired over him. No good. Long rebound post. Dribbles it back to Steph. Screens for him. Steph now drives on Adebayo. Pass was kicked by Mitchell. And the shot clock goes from 8 to 14. They'll throw the ball in on the near sideline. Now, where that could be called the bay sideline here at Chase Center, because the side of the building that faces the bay. That's the other side. We could call it the street sideline, hospital sideline. Ball thrown into Curry from Butler. Curry pick and roll to post. Post, lob into Butler. Butler the catch and the layup. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't super pretty, but it is 2 points. 4-2. Miami on top. Mitchell to Adebayo. Probing the defense. Pump fake gets crashed into by Quinton Post. And Post in his second year shouldn't be doing that. Picks up his second foul that quickly. And decision time for the Golden State Warriors. They do have both Al Horford and Trace Jackson Davis available tonight. But there is no motion or stirring along the bench, so my guess is that Post will play through this. So 2 shots for Bam Adebayo. 5-time All-Defense, 3-time All-Star. And he's won 2 gold medals. All-round player, 6'9", 255, 9th year out of Kentucky. He can score 17 points a night, rebound 9 a night. Almost 3 assists, almost a block a night, and he shoots 45% from the field and 77% from the line. The Heat have hit all 4 of their free throws. They lead 6-2. Richard with the ball on the near side. Finds Post, guarded by Wiggins. The Post throws the ball out of bounds. This is just a nightmare start for Quinton Post. 2 fouls and an ugly turnover. Davion Mitchell up top, stumbles, stolen away by Moody, goes to the seat of his pants. Curry bounce pass to Richard, back to Steph. Steph inside, beautiful pass to Butler on target and on time. Butler spins over Adebayo and scores over him on the right baseline. What a pass by Stephen Curry. That was fantastic. Adebayo, white headband, comes across to the right wing to Mitchell. Back top of the key, Adebayo not afraid to fire. Front rim glass, no good. Will Richard slides back for the board. Richard in the front court, dribbling, goes behind the back. 2-hand toss to Post. Right corner 3 on the way. All is forgiven. Post knocks that down to make it 7-6. It's the one thing he has never hesitated to do since arriving to the Warriors, and that is shoot the open 3. Wiggins goes right baseline, cut off by Butler. Rotates up to Mitchell. Now to Pelle Larson, who runs over Steph Curry. Shoots a one-hander, no good. Rebound to Post. Post will bring the ball up the far side. Dribbles all the way to the foul line. Backs down Davion Mitchell. Shoots over him. No good. wasn't a bad idea. Just didn't get close enough. Probably hurried it a little bit. Mitchell's pass deflected by Post. And now he's guarding Wiggins on the right side. Wiggins will shoot. No good. Post will gather in the long carom and swing the ball ahead to Stephen Curry. Curry, chest pass right side to Richard, to the cutting Jimmy Butler, right to the rim, and he lays it in. 7-0 burst by Golden State. They lead 9-6. Mitchell wearing a sleeve on his left leg and an undershirt underneath the jersey. Gets it on the left wing to Powell. Powell will drive right in. Nobody stopped him and scores. That's what I'm talking about with team defense. You've got to be better than that. He's got to see at least a body there. Curry steps to his left in the front court. Long three is no good. Wiggins the rebound. Keeps it away from Moses Moody and the steal. Wiggins in his 12th year out of Kansas. Finds Mitchell, right corner, gets it. Adebayo immediately puts it on the deck. Gets to the lane, shoots over Post, no good. Post another rebound. Richard up the floor. 9-8 Warriors. 7:30 to go. First quarter of play. Curry on the far side. Turns the corner. Whips the ball over to Moody. Moody for three left wing, and that is no good. Oh, they thought it was good, but Wiggins goes down, and it's a blocking foul on Richard. The bucket's good. And it puts Miami in the lead 10-9. The crowd thought that last shot by Moody was good, but it just hit the net. And Richard moving on the drive at Wiggins. It's a good call, very good call. Definitely a blocking foul. Richard will sit down. And Jimmy Butler, this is part of the normal rotation for the Warriors. Podziemski to come in. GP2 will check in. He's hearing it from the Heat bench, and he's talking to the Heat coaches. Who do you want me to guard? You want me to guard this guy? He's pointing over. GP2 has nothing but fun out there. Free throw good. Podziemski takes a long pass from Curry, drives it on Larson, got fouled. That bucket's good. And he gets continuation. And the game is now tied at 11. So have a slow motion move by Podziemski that time. Really slowed down, and Larson was all over him for the foul. First on Larson, first on the Heat. Warriors already with 14 fouls. Podziemski at the stripe. Don't miss a West Coast Conference showdown between the USF Dons and the Gonzaga Bulldogs live here at Chase Center on Wednesday, February 18th. Get your tickets now at chasecenter.com. Post is checked out. And Trace Jackson-Davis on the floor. Buddy Hield making an early appearance again. Powell will drive around Hield, drive by Trace Jackson-Davis. And again, the Warriors just giving a free pass there right to the rim. 13-12. They're down one. Podziemski, the floater down the lane. That's too strong. Adebayo has the rebound. Off to Mitchell. Yes, the Miami Heat are running. They're a running team this year. Mitchell, two hands, lobs it to Adebayo, guarded by Podziemski. Inside to Larson. Layup is good. Everybody looking at Adebayo. Nobody looked at Larson. And he gets an easy backdoor layup, 15-12. And Steve Kerr doesn't like how this is trending. He'll call a timeout with 6:34 to go in the first on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
RingCentral will completely transform the way you work. It gives you built-in AI across all your business conversations. Your phone system has an AI receptionist that answers calls 24/7. Your video meetings have AI that takes notes instantly. Even your contact center has AI, so you can help customers faster. It all comes together in one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game, sharing a jar of Mezzetta makes it better. Just pop open that red cap to give your favorite snacks something extra, like crunchy jalapenos on nachos or zesty peppercini on sandwiches and sliders. It's just better. Mezzetta is a family-owned Bay Area company providing peppers, olives, pickled vegetables, and sauces since 1935. At Mezzetta, we say that when you share your food, you share a part of who you are. So grab your family and friends and share some unforgettable flavors with Mezzetta.
Jewelry Graham. Hi, I'm Brian.
your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. Here to remind you that Valentine's Day is Saturday, February the 14th. It's the most romantic day of the year to give and get fine jewelry. We have expertly crafted gifts for every type of sweetheart, any style, any budget. Get creative and design a custom necklace with meaningful charms, including 14-karat gold letters, engravable hearts, and birthstones. For the one, we'll help you propose with a dream engagement ring. Come see our wide selection of hand-picked natural and lab-grown diamonds in all shapes and sizes, in stock and ready to compare side by side. At Shane Company, love is always in the air with our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty, everyday competitive prices, and no-pressure shopping experience. Come see us in store or at shaneco.com because a friend wants you to win Valentine's Day. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Dub Nation, this is Draymond Green. The Warriors 2025-2026 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. 15-12, Miami with the lead. 6:34 left in the first quarter. Tim Roy and our entire Warriors radio crew here. Tom Tolbert is out, and we wish him a speedy recovery. Jaime Jaquez has checked in now for Miami. Jaquez for UCLA Bruin, now in his third NBA season. Curry gets the ball quickly on the right side. Pump fake, fly by, three ball, and Curry ties the game at 15, just like that. Jaquez down the right side, plows through the Podziemski, stops, throws it back outside to Mitchell. Well, plow might be a little too strong. Ball comes back to Jaquez in front of the Miami bench. Right hand dribble, backs him down, giving ground, ball thrown up top. Mitchell there. Payton closing out. Wiggins catches and shoots over Curry. Curry with a foul. As Wiggins goes down, it's going to be 3 shots. Pat Frayer, the call, does not look like he's going to review it for a possible flagrant. Curry holding his arms wide. Steve Kerr looks up at the big board, and yeah, he was just a little too close. Wiggins sold it, like everybody in the NBA does, but, you know, they made contact on the way down. So here's Andrew Wiggins. If you're just dialing by, you missed we carried part of the ceremony for Andrew during the starting lineups. And some comments from Steph Curry, Steve Kerr, Draymond Green. But what a great guy Andrew is. Had a wonderful visit with him before the game tonight. I chatted with him for just a minute or so. And again, I said it before, I'll say it again. There is no way the Warriors win the 2022 title without him. Just no way. I mean, the final series, he had 16 rebounds in Game 4. No Warrior had done that in the finals since Nate Thurmond. Wiggins will hit all 3 to make it 18-15. And he was scoring while guarding the other team's best player the whole time. Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Payton penetrates to Jackson Davis. He is ripped and fouled by Mitchell. Trace Jackson Davis has to lock in more than usual tonight because his Indiana Hoosiers are playing in the national title game for NCAA football. And he's very happy that Coach Cignetti chose to go to Indiana. And just a side note on that, since I did bring it up, as he misses the first free throw. I always thought that Jim Harbaugh's job at Stanford was the best collegiate turnaround I'd ever seen, from Stanford being one of the worst teams in the country to team playing for possible national championship. Cignetti's got to be right up there with him. Second free throw, no good by Trace, and so it's 18-15 Miami. Davion Mitchell, not a great shooter, but a good driver. Gets the ball to Wiggins, over to Jaquez. Jaquez guarded by Curry. 2 dribbles, back to Wiggins. Slides up another 3. This one's no good. Podziemski, the rebound, ripped away by Mitchell. Over to Jaquez. Jaquez 1 dribble, back to Mitchell. He'll spot up for a 3 and rattle it home. 21-15 Miami. Miami is a team that's not going to beat itself. You have to beat them. Curry off a pick. Down the lane. Takes contact. Shots up, no good. Jaquez with a foul. And Steph Curry will shoot 2. And before we leave the subject of Andrew Wiggins. Let's turn the clock back a little bit. Let's go back to the Western Conference Finals 2022. Wiggins and Luka Doncic, back in the day, they would have said he's on a poster. Curry will bring it across, takes the logo, goes left on Brunson, driving in, skipped it over to Wiggins. Wiggins puts it on the deck. He'll drive the glass, goes up for the jam. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're going to call it an offensive foul on Wiggins. Not a team foul. Steve Kerr's going to call a timeout.
You going to challenge it?
He may challenge that. It was a great dunk over Luka Doncic. Curry hits both free throws to make it 21-17. Warriors down by 4. We have 5:20 to go. That was one of the nastiest dunks we've seen in a long time. Simone Fontecchio is checked in for Miami. Golden State goes into his own defense. Wiggins downstairs. Gets the ball to Hawkins. Up top, Mitchell. Another 3. This one's wide right. Fontecchio, the rebound, the left-hand finish. And again, the Warriors are not focusing in on the little details here. Podziemski off the screen, pounding the dribble, throws the ball to Payton. He makes a great catch, spins in traffic, cruises the baseline to get the ball in balance and back. Buddy Hield up top, off a screen, guarded by Hawkins, over to Podziemski, to Trace Jackson-Davis, back to Pods. He dribbled it off his foot, and it goes off the baseline. He had a 17-footer that was staring him in the face there, but decided to try to move the ball a little farther along. That's a 4th turnover on Golden State. Hawkins to Wiggins. Wiggins low left. Back out to Hawkins in front of the Miami bench. He misses a 3. Ball tipped. Podziemski with a rebound. Podziemski surveys the floor. Wiggins in front of him. Pods finds Curry off the screen. Curry down the lane. Bounce pass to Payton. Between the legs, bounce pass. Layup is up and good. Curry with another beautiful assist. Warriors down by 4. Adebayo to Wiggins. Open corner 3. Good. Warriors just not paying attention, getting back on defense. They kind of jogged back, and Miami moved the ball quickly. Wiggins with the 11 here in the first quarter, and his return to chase. 26-19 Miami. Curry with the ball. Backs up. Pass to the corner to Buddy Hield. Good pump fake on Fontecchio, but no advantage. Now he'll back up. He'll shoot a 3. That's no good. Adebayo with a rebound. Gets it to Wiggins. Ahead to Fontecchio. Open 3 in transition. Lands with a thud. Mitchell the rebound. Back to Fontecchio. He'll load up another one. That's no good. Payton the rebound. Spins away from trouble. Bounce pass to Curry on the right side. Curry accelerates. Goes to the baseline. Passes to the late arriving Jackson-Davis, who lays it in. The trailer coming right down the lane and to the rim. 26-21. Eric Spoelstra walks on the floor, signaling timeout. 3:25 to go. First quarter of play. Miami 26 and Golden State 21 on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
This next one's for all you CarMax shoppers who just want to buy a car your way.
Wanna check some cars out in person? Wanna look some more from your house? Okay.
Want to pretend you know about engines? Nah, I'll just chat with CarMax online instead.
Wanna get pre-qualified from your couch? Woo! Wanna get that car ASAP? You wanna do it your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1. The Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
Warriors fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching your Golden State Warriors in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Warriors and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. See you courtside, Dub Nation.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
This is Draymond Green. Welcome back to the Warriors broadcast booth, presented by DoorDash.
26-21. That's the numbers on the board. 26 for Miami, 21 for Golden State. Tim Roye topside with our entire Warriors crew. And Miami with the ball in the front court on the left side. Ball thrown in Ware now. Gets it, Powell over the long jumper on the left side. That time was up and taken by a guy who started last game, Yakuchonis. Kasparas Yakuchonis plays college ball in Illinois. Only 19 years old is Yari Pajemski now as the ball went out of bounds. Horford is checked in. Horford more than doubles him in age. Screen by Butler. Back to Horford. Pick and pop on the way. It's off the front rim. No good. Golden State 2 of 8 from 3. Setting records the last 3 games with 10 players, each hitting a 3. Each of the last 3. A lob. Khalil Ware with a dunk inside. As Jaquez with the assist. Khalil Ware played his college ball in Indiana. Ball, Richard. Touch pass down to Butler. Butler with it. Back to Richard. And layup good. Norman Powell had his head turned. You got to see man and ball. And Powell did not. 28-23. Jonas with it. Looking for Fontecchio. Dribbles all the way on the right side to Powell, who cruises out to the right corner. The shot short. Horford batted the rebound down and hit the baseline. And so Miami gets it back with another 14 to shoot. Heat are 10-8 against the Western Conference so far this year. Jaquez the catch casually off the screen, misfires. Boy, if Miami was red hot right now, the Warriors would be down by double digits. They're down by 5, 28-23. Miami shooting 35%. Pick and pop, this time to Horford again, and he knocks down 3 to cut the lead to 2. Al Horford been so reliable in the games he has played after a slow start. Jaquez leaves his feet. Big mistake. Pass deflected. Now it's deflected again by Richard. And it will be Miami ball. But you never want to jump with the ball in the air. Buddy Hield out. And Steve Kerr going deep in the rotation. Now Pat Spencer comes in. Spencer had a big role in the game in Miami back on November 19th when the Warriors lost by 14 without Butler, without Draymond, without Steph. Pat Spencer had 13 assists that night. Norman Powell floats over. Yakuchonis got it to Jaquez. Jaquez clears out space, turns, and shoots a one-hander to Brick. Rebound Moody. Waits for traffic to clear. Gets the ball to Spencer down the near wing. Spencer picks it up. Floats it to Butler. Stolen away. Bad pass. Turnover. Yakuchonis with it to Jaquez. Jaquez glides in for the layup. Turnover resulting in transition. The Warriors had a chance to take the lead. Now they're down by 4. Jimmy Butler on the right side. Probing the defense. He sees a lot of bodies, though. Horford, left corner to Richard. Florida for Florida. Screen and roll. Ball comes up top to Moody. Now to Butler. Butler 7 on the clock. Waits for traffic to clear. Takes it right baseline to the rack. Got fouled from behind. Simone Fontecchio with the foul. Mentioned Pat Spencer had the career-high 13 assists out of Miami. He also had a career-high 8 rebounds, career-high 5 offensive rebounds, and a career-high 31 minutes in that game. So Jimmy Butler III, who came over in the multi-team trade a year ago in February of 2025, that trade involving Andrew Wiggins. And he slides home the first free throw. Like I didn't get to it the other night, but one of the guys in that trade was Josh Green, who plays for Charlotte. Got moved from Dallas in that deal. Second free throw, good for Jimmy. I think one of the biggest strengths that Jimmy does. Now a long lead out for Ware, who's running the floor, and he dunked it. And again, Golden State not getting back on defense after a made hoop, in this case free throws. 32-28. That is just not good. Butler left side. Puts it on the deck. Driving, squeezing it, off balance, off glass. It's good. And he got fouled by Norman Powell. All that said, the lack of attention to detail defense this first quarter. Warriors are right there. The Heat are 2 of 13 from 3 and 11 of 28 overall. And the Warriors can really put a dent in this game if they could just tighten up some things on the defensive end. Butler gets a three-point play. Jimmy Butler with 11 points in the quarter. Hawkins will take it down the right side. Miami ideal 2-for-1 spot. Hawkins double team. Ball stripped away by Butler to the deck. Moody gets it. Throw ahead to Jimmy. Jimmy's got a breakaway and a two-hand power slam. 33-32 Warriors. They did it with defense that time. Hawkins runs into Moody. Throws up a bad shot. Loose ball goes to Butler. Butler cross court to Moody. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Moody wide open from Richard. Hits a three. 8-0 explosion by Golden State. And now Miami down by 4 in the final 18 seconds of this first quarter. Eric Spoelstra up off the bench. So is Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr telling his team, don't foul. We have no foul to give. Powell goes hard left side, gets his hands underneath Horford. They won't give him the shot, but they will give him free throws. Powell will plead his case with his teal sneakers tonight. Khalil Ware has bright yellow sneakers. We do recall a day when teams had to wear a certain colored sneaker for everything. Now, not so much. Which is okay. That's cool. I mean, free throw good by Norman Powell. One of the most underrated guys in the league. 11-year pro out of UCLA. Pretty good for a guy who was picked 46 overall. Yeah. And he's right up there with DeMar DeRozan and some of your other all-Warrior opponents. He has scored 20 or more against Golden State 6 of the last 7 games, and it's been for multiple teams. Powell's first free throw, good. 85% free throw shooter for the season, 82 for his career. Hits them both. Warriors have 6 seconds left. Steph Curry has checked back in. They'd like to get the ball to number 30. Drew Smith has just checked in. He's guarding Curry. Curry will get in the backcourt. Floats it over to Jimmy. Jimmy with 4. Jimmy with 3. Jimmy with 1. Pulls up. Top of the key jumper on the way. In and out. Had a chance to go in. But Golden State, thanks to Jimmy Butler, ends the quarter on a 15-8 push in the last 2:35. And they lead by 2 at the end of 1. 36-34. Second quarter upcoming on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Hey, Dub Nation, it's your boy, Bonte Hill. And if you want to stay locked into the Bay's sports scene all season long, there's only one app you need, and that's the NBC Sports Bay Area app. We're talking breaking news, live game updates, exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes access, game day highlights, videos, and much, much more. It's all right there in your pocket. One tap, and you're with the squad. Anytime, anywhere. What are you waiting for? Download the NBC Sports Bay Area app today.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cash Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cash Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
Kick off the new year with an exhilarating journey. Grab the keys to a new Toyota truck and turn every day into an adventure. Get low 1.99% APR plus $1,000 finance cash on the 2025 Tacoma. Or get low 2.99% APR plus $1,000 finance cash on the 2026 Tundra. Make this year an unforgettable one in a reliable Toyota truck. Toyota, let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit and cannot be combined with other offers. Finance cash must be applied to transaction. Ends 2/2/26.
Cats are masters at using up their 9 lives, like chasing laser pointers into walls or jumping onto high shelves. But the one thing cats never do? Text while driving. So be like a cat and protect your one and only life. Don't text and drive.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
This is Draymond Green. Now back to the voice of the Warriors, Tim Roy, live from the DoorDash broadcast booth.
Sitting high above the Bay sideline here at Chase Center. Golden State leading after 136-34. Miami 10 of 10 from the line. Warriors 6 of 8. And the Warriors shot 52% to 37.9 for Miami. That's one of the reasons why Golden State has a lead, albeit a small advantage. Our Twitter question of the night. You have a favorite Andrew Wiggins moment or game? Hit me up on Twitter at WarriorsVox or send me an email, timroy@warriors.com. That's Tim Roy, Timroye at Warriors.com. Ware slides a pass over to Hawkins, who hits a corner three to open the second. And Miami up by 1. Curry gets the ball quickly in the front court. Moody takes a shot. He was fouled by Norman Powell, who puts both hands on his head in exasperation. And there's going to be shots for Moses Moody. Well, Stephen Curry talked about the gimmick defense that Charlotte was using on him the other night.
There's a part of you that, fights it just because it's not real basketball, but there's also a part of it is flattering, just knowing that you demand that much attention and also what it does to create shots for other guys on the floor. So, and I've seen it all, so I know if that's how they want to guard, how I can be effective, not let it take me out of the game, but also kind of use it to our advantage as a team. And then it's also funny at times just how egregious it is. There's one possession. I got to find I'm actually going to get the footage. I actually stayed back in the backcourt a long time on purpose just to see how long Sion would stay with me. So that was a fun one.
Moody hits 2 of 3. Warriors lead 38-37. Now Kachunas gets the ball on the far side. Pulling up for a jumper is Powell. Over Payton was right there, and he knocked it down either way. It's a three-point shot for Norman Powell and makes it Miami 40, Golden State 38. Curry starting the second quarter, weaving his way to his right. 2 defenders up top to post. Post open, post fires, post hits. His second 3 of the night. 41-40 Golden State. Kachunas pass over the head of Pelle Larsson, and it's a turnover on Miami. He trying to play quickly, as they have been throughout the season. Curry off a screen by Payton. Picked up the ball, knocked away. Finds post, handoff Curry, double back to post, down the lane. Lob, Payton, look out! 2-hand slam for Gary Payton. 43-40. A timeout for Eric Spoelstra. 10:43 to go in the first half. We'll take the break. Warriors up 3 on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
15 years ago, PG&E launched Power Pathway, an education and job training program developed to increase the number of skilled workers in the energy industry. Since then, 85% of the graduates have been hired by PG&E or the construction utility industry. Focusing on students in underserved communities, women, and military veterans, Power Pathway is helping the next generation of PG&E energy professionals build a better future for themselves and a clean energy future for California. To learn more, visit pge.com/powerpathway. RingCentral's AI receptionist uses voice AI to answer on the first ring, so you'll never miss a call again. In just a few minutes, you can personalize your own AI receptionist to answer questions, route calls, schedule appointments, and even send texts in multiple languages. Plus, it's easy to scale. Create unlimited AI receptionists across any phone system. It's all powered by one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
Say you're a coach in Chase Center and need to draw up a last-second play. Or you're a fan in Section 212 craving nachos. AI from Google Cloud can help with both. The Warriors are using AI from Google Cloud to break down every move on the court, helping coaches game plan. And for fans, the same AI powers the mobile app, giving you personalized content, highlights, and yes, nachos ordered from your phone. With AI, you're always in the game, even off the court. Google Cloud, the official AI partner of the Golden State Warriors.
We're cool for the summer. Demi Lovato. Live in concert in San Francisco. It's Not That Deep Tour. Chase Center, May 11th, with special guest Adele. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, It's Not That Deep, is available everywhere now. For more, visit DemiLovato.com.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
This is Draymond Green. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Golden State leading by 3 with 10:43 to go in the second. 43-40. 14 assists on 15 buckets over the last 15 games. The Warriors are averaging over 30 assists tonight. Miami with the ball. They're going right to left. Starting it out is Drew Smith. Gets a pass over to Larson to Jaquez. Jaquez back up top. Larson gets over in the corner. Smith is there wide open. 3 good. And Miami knew what they wanted to do with it there, and they tied the game. 9 lead changes, 4 ties so far. Here in the first half. Curry, hand checked by Larson. Ball thrown into post. Post a doubled. In traffic, in trouble. Finds Payton in the corner. Up top, Podziemski catches in rhythm. The 3 balls off the rim. And Powell pulls down the board. Gets it ahead to Larson to the front court. He looks around. Lob for Ware. Ware tried to tip it up and in. No. Gets it back. Trapped on the baseline. And then the shot goes up. It's no good. Post the rebound. He turned the baseline. The Warriors just kind of let him go there. Podziemski off the screen. Waiting. Passing to Moody. Back to Pods up top. Curry comes by. He'll set a screen for Pods. Pods now driving on Smith. Down the lane. Throws over to Payton. Payton will attack. Back to Pods. Pass deflected by Powell. Podziemski with 2. Has to shoot down the baseline. Goes up in traffic. The shot's good, but they're going to call a charge on Podziemski. Podziemski, who's really good at taking charges. Call for one on Drew Smith there. Smith slid over and got there in time. Jaquez spins on Moody. He's kind of an awkward player to defend. All arms and legs moving around. Larson fakes Curry. 2 steps on penetration. Lob to Ware, who got away with a push-off, and he dunked it down. 45-43 Miami. 9:15 to go first half. Curry left sideline. Slaps the ball. Wants some action. Goes to Payton. Up top to Podziemski. Fakes 1 dribble. 2 dribbles. Comes right. Still down the lane. Shoots the floater. It's up and good. Podziemski with a bucket. Ties the game at 45. And now Miami in their white uniforms attacking the basket to our left. Jaquez to Powell. Powell goes baseline on the right side. Turns and shoots it. Boy, what a tough shot that was. He kind of turned midair with a one-hander. It's no good. Post the rebound. Curry will shovel it ahead to Moody. Catch and shoot 3. Too strong. Rebound post as Jaquez went down trying to get a foul call. Curry to Podziemski. Open top of the key 3. No good. Tipped by Payton. Out to Curry. 3 ball. No good. Ware will clear the board. And Jaquez up the other way. Still tied at 45. Norman Powell gliding off a screen. Down the lane on post. And he just throws up his hands and draws a foul. 3rd foul on Quinton Post. First team foul on Golden State. One of the areas where Post can get better in a situation like that is to learn how to use his length. You know, every now and then you'll see a big guy. Al Horford does this really well. He'll give ground on a drive, won't go up and body the guy, but then as soon as the guy goes in that shooting motion, he is back, he's closed, and bam, ball goes away. Powell, free throw good. 46-45 Miami. Miami now 11 for 11 from the stripe. It's a line change for Golden State. Post and Curry out. And someone else sat down. Payton. And now it's Horford, Spencer, and Butler all coming in, joining Podziemski and Moody. Norman Powell takes his time on the line. gets another point, 47-45 Heat. Full court pressure on Golden State. Podziemski catches the inbounds from Moody. Gets it over to Spencer. Left corner to Horford. Left alone. The jumper is no good. Tip in by Moses. Came right down the pipe, and nobody was there for Miami. Right-hand tip. Ware will screen for Powell. Powell back to Ware. Ware, one dribble, stumbles, lost the ball. Spencer picked it up. Spencer cross-court Podziemski. Podziemski, dribble drive to the paint. Left-hand floater. Got it. Good transition that time by Golden State. They lead by 2. 49-47. Wiggins, Powell, and Larson all with a touch in this possession. Larson the corner to Smith. He'll penetrate, runs out of real estate. Back to Larson for a 3 look. It's no good. Horford box out inside with a defensive rebound. Finds Spencer at midcourt. Pat Spencer down the right wing. Calls over Butler for the screen. Butler gets it. Spencer lobs it to him. Ball knocked away. Horford gets it. Back to Butler. That ball's knocked out of bounds by Wiggins. And the Warriors, I'm not going to say careless. They're just not giving enough respect to the Miami defense. Miami, like the Warriors, pretty good at deflection. 17.8 for Miami. That's 12th in the league. Golden State, 19.7. That's 6th. Spencer on the right sideline. Up top, Podziemski. Good pump fake on Wiggins. Nowhere to go. Slides it over to Spencer with the shot clock buzzer sounding. Podziemski he thought Wiggins was going to bite on the pump fake, but he didn't. And so it's a turnover. It's the 7th on Golden State. 49-47. Warriors lead by 2. Smith to Adebayo to Wiggins. Fontecchio, left corner, not afraid to fire. Horford the rebound to Butler. Jimmy plays at his own pace. Will walk it up down the near side. Now drives hard on Fontecchio. Draws a crowd out to Moody. It goes. 3 ball above the break. All set up by Jimmy Butler. 10 for Moody. And Butler's second assist makes it 52-47. Larson in the near wing. Smith with a touch middle. Fontecchio over to Adebayo. Working on Horford. Baseline drive double pass deflected by Podziemski. It goes over the head of Larson and into the Miami bench. Very nice catch there by Norman Powell. One-handed catch sitting it down on the bench. Moody out and Podziemski out. Richard in and Hield in. Both teams substituting liberally. Davion Mitchell has returned for Miami. Out to Adebayo. Dribbles it middle. One-on-one on Horford. Between the legs 3 times. Rocks into a jumper. It's no good. Ball deflected away. Fontecchio with good hustle. But it's stolen by Richard. He's bumped off his route by Davion Mitchell. And no call. Brandon Schwab swallowed the whistle. Richard tried to make his way up the floor, and Davion Mitchell just bumped him out of bounds. And a timeout. Steve Kerr's going to challenge it. He didn't even wait for the back row. Give him the word. 52-47, 6:21 to go in the second quarter on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Lock in with NBC Sports Bay Area for the most authentic Warriors coverage out there. Tune into Warriors pre- and post-game live, where Festus Ezeli, Chris Bullen, and me, Bonte Hill, break it all down before tip-off and after the final buzzer. Then there's the Dubs Talk podcast, where Monty Poole and I go even deeper with analysis, news, and exclusive Warriors access. And if you want it all, highlights, interviews, breaking news, download the NBC Sports Bay Area app. NBC Sports Bay Area, your home for Warriors coverage.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game, sharing a jar of Mazzetta makes it better. Just pop open that red cap to give your favorite snacks something extra, like crunchy jalapenos on nachos or zesty peppercini on sandwiches and sliders. It's just better. Mazzetta is a family-owned Bay Area company providing peppers, olives, pickled vegetables, and sauces since 1935. At Mazzetta, we say that when you share your food, you share a part of who you are. So grab your family and friends and share some unforgettable flavors with Mazzetta.
That's another amazing run by Team USA.
Mom, think I'll be on Team USA one day?
Well, I'll take this one.
What? Are you speaking to us?
Yes, and to answer your question, anything's possible, especially with Xfinity.
So, I can be the best snowboarder ever?
Well, I can't guarantee that, but Xfinity can guarantee that your internet price won't change for 5 years.
Okay. What if I practice every day?
Then maybe you'll be snowboarding for Team USA at the next Olympic Winter Games. And Mom, you'll still be paying the same price for Wi-Fi.
Ooh, really stuck the landing there.
It's the Xfinity Gold Medal Celebration. Now through February 22nd, get our best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years guaranteed, just $50 a month. Plus, get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. That's a $10.99 value per month. Xfinity. Imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary.
Are you interested in being an install or service technician? Good news! R&S Doors and Gates is hiring. If you have good mechanical skills and a knowledge of power tools, welding, and motor controls, you should apply today. R&S Doors has openings to repair and install commercial overhead doors, entry doors, and loading dock equipment. You must be able to work in a professional, fast-paced environment. Call 800-FIX-A-DOOR and apply today. That's 800-FIX-A-DOOR. Or visit rsdoors.com. R&S Doors. Look for the red truck.
This is Draymond Green. Welcome back to the Warriors broadcast booth, presented by DoorDash.
Big round of applause for Kyle Juszczyk and Christian McCaffrey, who are here. The 49ers, who knocked off Philadelphia in the first round of the playoffs for losing to Seattle. 52-47 Warriors with it against a Miami zone. The challenge was successful, brought to you by Ring Central. Warriors get the ball back. Jimmy Butler up top, so the foul was on Davion Mitchell. Spencer with a catch. Spencer with a three. Pat Spencer can't find the range. And Fontecchio with a rebound. Pass over to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell lowers his head, bumps Buddy Hield out of the way, shoots on the go, spins off the rim, and Buddy with a rebound. Finds his chum, Jimmy Butler, on the far wing. Butler stops at the hash mark, waits for Richard. Richard screens. Ball goes to Horford. Back to Jimmy, topside. Jimmy guarded by Fontecchio. Shot clock at 8. Jimmy goes to work. Down the lane. Spins to his right. Shot off balance, off the rim. No good. Tipped away by Fontecchio. It's out of bounds. Golden State will get the ball back. And they get 14 up on the clock. Will Richard, by hustling in there to try to contest that rebound, has given the Warriors another possession. Butler will throw it in against the zone. A 2-3 zone for Miami. Bounce pass and stolen away by Fontecchio. Warriors with a very poor out-of-bounds execution that time. Adebayo travels no call, gets it to Larson, who scores low left and makes it 52-49. 5:15 to go. Second quarter of play. Jimmy Butler walks up to a three, doesn't shoot it. Buddy Hield catches, challenged by Wiggins. Now to Spencer. Spencer, right corner to Horford. He'll catch, he'll fire. It's too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Fontecchio. Stolen by Richard. He lays it up, no good. Tipped it up, no good. And Fontecchio with a rebound. Oh, Will Richard had a chance right there. Wiggins puts on the brakes in the front court. Crossover dribble on Buddy. Spins down the lane. Left hand scoop is up and good. That's a classic Andrew Wiggins move right there. And the Golden State lead pared down to 1. Buddy Hield to Spencer. Back to Buddy. Over to Butler. Butler giving the three, won't shoot it. Buddy takes it back topside. Missed it wide left badly. Golden State 6 of 20 from 3. Here on the drive as Larson goes up and was fouled by Horford. And Larson will shoot 2. Second on Al. Second on the Warriors. Both teams with 2 team fouls. And walking up for a pair is Pelle Larsson. Well, join us live at Chase Center on Friday, January 30th. If you want to see a really good team, Detroit Pistons are coming to town. This team is really, really good. First 10,000 fans get a Draymond Green Michigan State University bobblehead. Go green, go white. Get your tickets now at Warriors.com or call 888-GSW-HOOP. Representative standing by. Let's pause right now. 10 seconds. Station identification on the Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
The radio home of the Golden State Warriors. KGMZ FM and HD1 San Francisco on Odyssey Station.
Larson misses one, the first miss of the night for Miami from the stripe, and they're 13 of 14. Game tied at 52. Buddy Hield front court from Will Richard, middle of the zone, thrown out. That's how you do it. 55-52. Warriors up by 3. Mitchell and Larson play catch against Golden State's man-to-man defense. Ball comes to Mitchell, guarded by Richard. Gives him plenty of room. Mitchell down the lane, yells, and draws a foul. Colliding with Richard, got his hands underneath And that's a no-no. And they're going to give him a gather and a shot. And Steve Kerr has the same question I would for Daniel Scott. How is that a shot? Because he yelled and threw his hands up? Apparently so. He was at least 2 dribbles away from attempting a shot. And just for this is only for the Warrior Radio Network crew that's sitting here in the booth. Notice I didn't say headbutt. My New Year's resolution. Free throw good by Davion Mitchell. Second one out of the way. That's good. Guy like Davion Mitchell, I think, would give a lot of hope for L.J. Cryer. Warriors not moving hard to get the ball. Ball lobbed into Hield in the backcourt as Miami putting on some good pressure. Curry will bring the ball up. Throws it ahead to Hield on the left side. Gets the ball back in the front court. Curry snaps off a pass to Richard, who was fouled on the attempt to get the ball back to Steph. And the foul is on Fontecchio. And the reason I say that, Davion Mitchell's made a nice little career in the NBA. He's not a perfect player, but he plays hard, plays good defense. He's listed at 6 feet, probably not. I think that's where L.J. Cryer could say, hey, yeah, I can get this done. Curry with a shot, trying to get a foul, no good. Rebound, Richard, back to Horford, low right, good. Banked it in. Ugly but effective, 57-54 Warriors. Jaquez. And the dribble to Adebayo. Fontecchio. Drawing a crowd left baseline. Swings it back, top of the key to Jaquez. Working on Butler. Bangs into him, nowhere to go. Shot is short because of Jimmy. Rebound tip, Buddy Hield has it. The Bahamian National takes it to the front court. Finds Horford. Touch pass Curry. 3 loading up right side. Money. Cold hard cash for Curry. It's 60-54. Steph with his second 3 of the half. Andrew Wiggins. Looking right side against the zone now. Warriors back in the zone. And a long jumper by Jaquez is good right in front of Eric Spoelstra. That cuts the Warrior advantage in half. 60-57. He has 8 in the first half. Curry off a screen. Daylight. Another shot. Another 3. As Miami did not adjust. And Curry makes it 63-57. Steph now in double figures with 11. Mitchell with it with 2 and 38 remaining in the half. Wiggins far side. Fontecchio baseline double team. To Mitchell left corner. Brings it to the elbow. Lob inside. Adebayo. The catch goes up and dumped it. Missed it. Tip no good. Loose ball to Horford. How did he miss that? Here comes Curry the other way. Curry dribbles. Bounce pass a beauty. Right inside. Butler using his can to clear space. Lays it in. Now the Warriors have an 8-point lead. That's their largest of the game. Mitchell, Fontecchio, and Wiggins all catch outside. Wiggins on Hield. Rises up. Right-hand dribble. Stops in the paint. Goes up with a one-hand flip. It rolls down. Boy, Wiggins just fought through contact and got that to fall. Curry quickly front court. Down to Richard. Left corner, Buddy Hield. Hield dribbles. He's got Horford wide open, top of the key. And now will shoot and misses the 3. Rebound goes to Adebayo. To Jaquez. Minute 45 left in the half. Wiggins attacks Horford. Now stops. Throws it back out to Jaquez. Back to Wiggins, who settles for a 3. And why not? He hits that. And Andrew Wiggins with an 18-point first half. And it's cut it to a 1-possession game. Curry inside. Buddy Hield wide open. Defensive breakdown by Miami. And the Warriors get an easy basket to make it 67-62. That's the 7th assist of the half by Stephen Curry. Jaquez right side to Wiggins. Fakes, drives, goes to the middle. Jump stop over to Adebayo. Corner 3 off the rim. Offensive rebound. Fontecchio goes down and a foul call on Will Richard. Looked like there was contact. The clock stops with 70 seconds left in the half. I think Richard's saying he got the ball. No, he got it. Now, I don't think he hit him hard enough for Fontecchio to fall, but I think Fontecchio was just a little bit off balance there. Didn't have his feet set underneath him, and in fact, his left foot was on the left foot of Jimmy Butler. 3rd foul on Richard. He and Post each have 3. Post is checked back in there for the final minute and change. Wiggins drops the ball, gets it back on the logo for Miami. Wiggins pulls up, jumper over Moody, no good, and Podziemski back for the rebound with Curry, Butler, Post, and Moody to finish out the quarter and the half. Podziemski right side, throws to Butler. Butler over to Post. Behind the Curry screen, and the big guy cashes in from downtown. Steph Curry with a screen. Now Curry contests a pass, deflected it. It's off Adebayo. Golden State will get it back. Great job by number 30. So the Warriors in a great 2-for-1 spot here. If they wind this down about 10 seconds, maybe 10 to 15 seconds, they have a good spot for a 2-for-1. Butler directing traffic, holds it outside against the zone. Shot clock at 15, game clock at 40. Butler now goes to work, hand off to Moody. Shot clock at 12. Moody just fires away, no good, and Jaquez the rebound. May not have been the shot you wanted, but you get the 2-for-1. Jaquez up the floor, driving on Jimmy Butler. Bangs him out of the way, shoots a spinner, it's up and good. 70-64. Curry will have the ball for the theoretical final possession. There is a difference between the two clocks of less than a second. Miami does have a foul to give. Let's see if they use it here. Curry inside the post. Post looks, cross-court skip to Moody. Moody run off the line by Jaquez. Over to Post. Post, good pump fake. Drives in, and a travel on Quinton Post. And a turnover. That's exactly what you didn't want there. And Jaquez will put it back into play. Payton comes in for Curry for defense. And Horford is going to come in to replace Post. Warriors up 6. 4.9 to go. Fontecchio checks in. There's another guy who could shoot a 3. He will inbound the ball. Remember, he had that game winner for Utah years ago at the buzzer when the Warriors couldn't get the ball in properly. Powell catches right sideline. Crosses half court. Now drives hard on 3. Warriors goes up and scores a reverse layup at the buzzer. He went from the backcourt all the way to the rim, and nobody got in front of him. Halftime, Golden State leading by 4 at the break. They have some things to clean up in half number 2 if they're to get a win. It's 70-66 here at halftime.
A successful 2-point field goal and is under review.
Well, take a look at the review. We think it's a good bucket. So does R.C. Davis. He's up next on the Warriors Radio Network.
The Warriors and Chase Center are teaming up with DoorDash to fight food waste and food insecurity, one event at a time. Through our Pass the Plate program, all unserved food from Chase Center events is safely packaged and delivered to local nonprofits to help people in our community who are experiencing food insecurity. Thousands of meals have already been donated this month. To learn more, visit chasecenter.com/passtheplate.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
Injured at work? Don't wait. Every moment counts. You may be entitled to medical care and financial compensation, but time matters. The attorneys at Boxer & Gerson are here to protect your rights and fight for the treatment and support you need. Boxer & Gerson have helped thousands of people across Northern California who were hurt on the job. Don't wait. Don't guess. Get answers. Call Boxer & Gerson today at 510-835-8870 or visit boxerlaw.com for a free consultation. Boxer & Gerson. Your life is worth the fight.
The chase starts here. To make moments you'll never forget.
Chase Center is rocking.
Historic ones.
For 4,000 for Stephen Curry.
Joyful ones.
Joy back, as some would say.
Winning ones. The moment needs you. To manifest it, to chase it, and put the opponent to sleep.
All the way down the floor.
Chase the moment. Buy tickets at Warriors.com.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Curry takes a dribble. It's a 3 from the wing. It's good. You
This is the Warriors Halftime Show.
Presented by United.
The official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
United, good leads the way.
Here's R.C. Davis.
It's halftime in San Francisco. Warriors lead the Heat by 4, 70-66. Jimmy Butler leading the Warriors in scoring with 15.
Hawkins will take it down the right side. Miami ideal 2-for-1 spot. Hawkins double team, ball stripped away by Butler to the deck. Moody gets it, throw ahead to Jimmy. Jimmy's got a breakaway and a two-hand power slam. 33-32 Warriors. They did it with defense that time.
No Draymond Green tonight, out with an ankle sprain. Will Richard got the start. He has 3 fouls, though, as does Quentin Post. Old friend Andrew Wiggins, in his first game back in San Francisco as a member of the Heat, has a game-high 18 points. Tonight's Warriors shot item in the game. Pick up the new Dubs hoodie and save 30%. Grab the backdoor cut play Defender hoodie at shop.warriors.com. A Fanatics experience. Time now to geek out on the game with AI from Google Cloud. Our stat of the game, Golden State with 22 assists on 26 made baskets. Always a true sign of success. Scores up next on the Golden State Warriors Audio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Algunas noches nacen para quedarse. El problema no es quererte. Ricardo Arjona. Es que tú no sientas lo que el seco no dijo.
Sábado 14 de marzo, Chase Center. Boletos a la venta ya en Ticketmaster.com.
Ricardo Arjona en San Francisco. Se parte de la historia.
Being in your bag isn't just for players on the court. With DoorDash, all of Dub Nation has a bag too. Scrolling late night highlights? Have snacks on hand. Hosting a watch party? Get drinks, ice, and cups before tip-off. Low battery during tunnel walks? There's a charger delivered to where you are. DoorDash keeps your bag deep so you can keep up with the speed of the game. DoorDash, official partner of the Golden State Warriors.
And we're out. Back in 60.
Hey, what are you eating?
Chimichurri filet mignon. It's a Factor meal.
Oh, nice. Wait, they let you eat like that in the pros?
Oh, they insist on it. A pro's work starts on the plate.
Oh, man, that does look good. Let me have a taste?
Get your own.
All right. Where do I find this? Is it factormeals.com?
Yep, and they've got a deal going on.
Oh, love a deal. I am so in.
Smart move. Pro move.
All right. Factor. Eat like a pro.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
Discover the luxury of Monogram appliances at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill. At Monogram, it's not just one detail, it's many. From preheating your oven with voice control to checking your dishwasher cycle from your phone. Monogram blends innovation with elegance. Right now, receive up to 2 free eligible Monogram appliances or generous credits toward the appliances of your choice. Visit Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill to explore the full Monogram collection, showcased in stunning live working vignettes or online at friedmansappliance.com.
Come on, kids. We're almost there. The map says straight ahead.
One a day 50-plus multivitamins are made for your overall health with nutrients to support your brain and muscle function. Because don't you want to make the most of each day? So even on the family hike, you're not just keeping the pace.
Hey, Dad, wait up.
You're one step ahead. One a day 50-plus. The one for you. This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, Bay Area, listen up. If you've been thinking about upgrading your ride, now is the time. It's the Ceremony Ford kickoff sales event, and they're pushing one of the best SUVs on the road, the 2026 Ford Explorer. Yes, I know Bonte drives one, which tells you 2 things. 1, the Explorer is legit. And 2, even Bonte makes a good decision every once in a while. Here's the headline: $2,500 back on every new 2026 Explorer in stock. They've got over 40 Explorers is in stock, ready to roll. Show up, pick up your color, and drive it home today. It's roomy, it's powerful, it's loaded with tech. It's perfect for families, road trips, or just owning the road like a boss. So head over to Serramonte Ford right now off of 280 Serramonte Boulevard in Colma, Daly City, or 24/7 at SerramonteFord.com. The deals are real. The inventory is stacked, and that $2,500 Explorer rebate won't hang around forever. Serramonte Ford, your Bay Area Ford dealer.
Curry now with 5 to shoot. Gotta go. Drives down the lane. Underhand. Flip it up and good. Are you kidding me?
Welcome back to the Warriors halftime show.
Presented by United Airlines.
Unbelievable.
Here's R.C. Davis.
The Warriors 25-26 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente. Earlier today, led by a career-high 28 points from Chance McMillan, the Santa Cruz Warriors withstood a fourth-quarter rally from the Valley Suns to secure the 113-108 win. Now the NBA scores all our finals. We'll start off in Detroit, where the Celtics and Pistons got after it.
Brown, fade away, right of the lane. It's off the heel and off the glass. No! And it's over. The Pistons win one heck of a battle over the Boston Celtics.
Man, what a game.
The crowd's on its feet. They're exhausted. The players are exhausted. We're at least tired.
Pistons win 104-103. Pistons out 31-10 on the season. Elsewhere, Suns were in Brooklyn to take on the Nets.
Allen hustles to the board and brings it quickly into the forecourt with under 50 seconds remaining. He gives to Gillespie between the rings, steps to a deep three and buries it all net for Colin Gillespie. His fourth make on 6 tries from downtown. He's got 19 points on the night, and the Suns are up 14.
Suns will win 126-117. Finals from earlier as well. Sixers beat the Pacers 113-104. Joel Embiid, 30 points and 9 rebounds for Philadelphia. Spurs over the Jazz 123-110. Victor Wembanyama 33-10 for the Spurs. Knicks lose again at home this time to Dallas 114-97. Max Christie 26 for the Mavericks. Clippers win again. They're still 19-23 on the year, but they're playing one of the best. They're actually one of the better teams in the league the past 2 weeks. They win in Washington 110-106. James Harden led the way for the Clippers with 36. Thunder all over the Cavaliers 136-104. Elsewhere, the Bucks win in Atlanta 112-110. Here at the half, Warriors are up 4. Tim Roy back in the DoorDash radio booth next on the 95.7 The Game Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
The chase starts here to make moments you'll never forget.
Chase Center is rocking.
Historic ones.
4,000 for Stephen Curry.
Joyful ones.
Joy back, as some would say.
Winning ones. The moment needs you to manifest it, to chase it, and put the opponent to sleep.
Putting it all the way down the floor.
Chase the moment. Buy tickets at Warriors.com.
Hey, Warriors fans, Vontae Hill here, and you know what time it is. Catch me, Chris Bullen, and Festus Ezeli on Warriors pre- and post-game live, where it all goes down. Before tip-off, we're setting the stage with matchup breakdowns and player analysis. After the final buzzer, we're diving deep into the momentum, the magic, the interviews, and yeah, even those wild Stephen Curry heat checks. So whether at home or on the road, you'll miss Warriors pre- and post-game live all season long, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
Warriors fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching your Golden State Warriors in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Warriors and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. See you courtside, Dub Nation.
Warriors up 4 with the third quarter approaching. Steph Curry named an all-star starter earlier today alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama, and Luka Doncic. For the West, for the East, Cade Cunningham, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brunson, and Jaylen Brown. Those are the all-star starters. Hey, Dub Nation, it's time for Ultra Courtside Sweepstakes presented by Michelob Ultra. All season long, Michelob Ultra is giving one lucky fan 2 courtside lounge tickets to select Warrior games. Enter for your chance to win at warriors.com/ultra.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cache Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cache Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
It's time, Dub Nation, for the second half. Brought to you by Cache Creek. Cash in at Cache Creek Casino Resort, where the good times never fade away. Visit CacheCreek.com to learn about California's premier casino resort.
Warriors up 4. Tim, take it away.
Thank you, RC. 70-66. Warriors with the third time they've scored 70 or more in the first half. And the other night against Charlotte, he had 69. So the points coming easy for both teams on this Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Glad you're with us on the Warriors Radio Network. Wherever you may be listening, on your streaming device, on Sirius XM, and our great stations along the network. Miami will have the first possession of the second half. Warriors won the opening tip. Davion Mitchell with the handle, guarded by Moses Moody. Larson, quick move on Curry, drives in, throws out, ball swatted out of bounds. Larson has yet to refine his activity into achievement. He moves a lot, makes a lot of plays. I don't think he's as efficient as he could be. Ball over to Norman Powell. Not Norman Powell, though. He's got lots of achievement. Throws the ball away, though. Curry with a great steal going out of bounds. Saved it cross court to Richard. Backward pass to Moody, a dangerous one, and Moody got run into by Powell inadvertently, and that's a foul. So Powell picks up the personal. Powell on a pace to score 26 against the Warriors, which would be right about what he does every single time he sees the Warrior uniform. Curry, guarded by Mitchell, takes the inbounds pass, pick and roll with Post, down the lane, stops it in traffic, ball knocked away, Post gets it, tried to get it, lost it, Powell spins away from Curry, 3-on-1. Powell all the way in, goes up, blocked by Moody, and Moody called for a foul. Not a bad foul by Moses because the 3-on-1, the odds were that Adebayo was going to get the rebound and dunk it back. Powell is bent over at the waist. He got hit across the top of the head. Maybe he got poked in the eye. I think that's why he's Kind of bent over. He's going to get 2 shots. And Pat Fraher, being a good veteran official, doesn't hurry Powell up a little bit. Gives him time to try to recover. Powell's free throw's out of the way. It's up and good. Tell you what surprised me yesterday was Charlotte on the back-to-back going to Denver and blowing out the Nuggets. 110-87. That was kind of a shocker. Teams usually don't fare well on the West Coast. And then in Denver on a back-to-back. Second free throw, no good. First one was good. The Golden State lead is 3. Butler sporting a black headband with the black uniforms the Warriors are wearing tonight. On the right sideline. Drives, hangs in the air, bad pass, turnover. Mitchell up with it. On the break, over to Adebayo. Look out, crashes into post. Ball deflected away. Grabbed by Wiggins. Up top to Powell. 25-footer on the way. Slides out. Tipped by Adebayo. No good. Tipped by Adebayo. Good on the second try. Warriors out-hustled and outplayed there. 70-69. Curry with a bounce pass through it right to Mitchell. Warriors casual with the ball. Wiggins slows down, goes up. Blocked by post. Roof, but Powell hustles to the ball. Out to Larson. Over to Mitchell. Right side Adebayo. It's a 3. It's no good. Rebound Butler. And here come the Dubs right to left. Butler stops in the front court. No break to speak of. Post slides away, so the ball goes to Curry. Curry guarded by Wiggins. His teammate and friend, he'll drive in, floats it high off the window. It's up and good. Squeezing between Adebayo and Wiggins. 72-69 Warriors. Adebayo quickly over the left wing. Mitchell will pogo up a 3 that does not fall. Moody with the rebound, just hands the ball to Butler. And Jimmy says, I will orchestrate it from here. Crossing the timeline. Gets the pick by post, gets Adebayo, his former teammate. And Butler just casually launches into a 3. It's no good. There's a no-pass possession. Larson with the rebound over to Wiggins. Wiggins right sideline. Mitchell quickly puts it on the deck. Drives by Curry and lays it up. No good. And a late whistle and a foul. Pat Fraher calls a foul on Curry. That's going to be his 3rd. Curry kind of gave him a little shove there. Was surprised by Mitchell quickly making that move. Warriors have been kind of a step slow defensively tonight. And Mitchell on the line. The free throw is good. Golden State right in the middle of this, or getting toward the end, I should say, of this homestand. And Mitchell slides home both free throws. It's a 1-point game. Golden State on top, 72-71. Post in the front court, right side to Butler. Butler waiting. Post will just kind of glide by, leaving Butler on Wiggins one-on-one. Takes it back up, handoff Curry. Curry shows the ball to Wiggins, drives on the switch, throws over the top to Richard. Left corner 3, got it! Will Richard. A 3-ball when the Warriors needed it the most. Larson dribbled the ball out of bounds on a bad pass, and the Heat with an unforced error there. That's their 11th turnover. Golden State has 11. Curry feeds Butler. Right elbow. Curry comes over, gets the handoff. Right sideline. Lost his handle. Got it to post. Moody. Left side, Richard. Shoots another 3. This one above the break, and this one's no good. Mitchell the rebound. Larson will advance. Drives on Richard. Down the lane. Shoots a tough shot. It's up and in. He wouldn't want him to make a living on that, but he got it to go. 75-73. Warriors with the ball up 2. Post, handoff to Butler. Butler turns back to post. He'll dribble to the right elbow. Sees Adebayo. Gets it back outside to Butler. Screen, no screen. Now Butler, one-on-one on Wiggins. Backs him down, spins to his right. Drop step, goes up, draws the foul. And Butler will shoot 2. So let's go check in with Whitley Sandrano from our flagship station 95.7 The Game, talking with Warriors assistant coach Bruce Frazier.
Always has creative defenses to throw at stuff. How do you go about attacking a defense that's so focused on limiting stuff?
We haven't done a great job of getting him the ball, especially in the first half, but I think we need to set better screens for him, higher up the floor, and then set some off-ball screens, and then at times just give him space. But we got to find him. That's the main thing.
Moses Moody, he's 17 of 28 from 3 over the last 4 games. Are you sensing that he's starting to shoot with a little bit more confidence?
Definitely. I mean, he's definitely finding his groove, and he was really good against Charlotte.
That is Bruce Frazier with Whitley Sandretto. 2 free throws good for Butler. Heat with the ball. Davion Mitchell drives, sees 2 bodies, got it to Wiggins. Forced outside by Post, runs over Curry. It's an offensive foul. Sent him knocking over, head over heels. Curry ended up tumbling into the front row. Wiggins didn't see him and didn't meet it. It's a turnover on Miami. Richard out. Podziemski in. Curry kind of checking his shoe there to make sure he's okay. Warriors 5-1 in the first 6 games of this homestand. And as a result, first time all year, they're 5 games above 500. The hallmark of a Miami team is that they do not quit. They will battle you. And they're going to not make anything, very few easy buckets against a Heat team coached by Eric Spoelstra. Post catches right side. Adebayo with pressure. Ball goes to Curry. Curry now squeezes between 2 defenders. I mean squeeze. Goes up left-handed, spins it. No good. Tip by Butler. No good. Rebound Adebayo. Adebayo ahead to Wiggins. Wiggins had a great first half. Euro steps around Moody. The shot doesn't go. Tipped out by Adebayo to Mitchell. Finds Norman Powell. Drives by Curry to the rack. And again, nobody helped him. Left-hand layup good. 2-point game again. Podziemski down the far sideline, I should say. Butler comes to a stop with a catch. Top of the key. Waiting. Hands off Podziemski. Lob for Butler. Good catch on Mitchell, and then got clobbered by Mitchell from behind it. Butler's hurt. Davion Mitchell plays hoop. Post is holding both hands on his head. Left knee for Jimmy Butler. And this is not good. Jimmy Butler is down. And this building's gone awfully quiet. Timeout. Warriors 77, Heat 75 on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Hey, Dub Nation, it's your boy, Bonte Hill. And if you want to stay locked into the Bay's sports scene all season long, there's only one app you need, and that's the NBC Sports Bay Area app. We're talking breaking news, live game updates, exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes access, game day highlights, videos, and much, much more. It's all right there in your pocket. One tap, and you're with the squad. Anytime, anywhere. What are you waiting for? Download the NBC Sports Bay Area app today.
15 years ago, PG&E launched Power Pathway, an education and job training program developed to increase the number of skilled workers in the energy industry. Since then, 85% of the graduates have been hired by PG&E or the construction utility industry. Focusing on students in underserved communities, women, and military veterans, Power Pathway is helping the next generation of PG&E energy professionals build a better future for themselves and a clean energy future for California. To learn more, visit pge.com/powerpathway.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cash Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cash Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
Dub Nation, this is GP2. Welcome back to the Warriors broadcast booth presented by DoorDash.
Well, it's kind of a somber mood here at the Chase Center. Jimmy Butler helped off. Wasn't putting much on his right knee. In real time, looked like his left. But it was his right knee. And had to be carried to the locker room. He tried putting some weight on it, but for the most part was not putting weight on that right knee. We have to wait for a report from the Warriors. He was smiling a little bit coming off. But just a tough moment. Jimmy Butler going down after catching the ball inside. Podziemski with it to Curry. Curry, deep three from the logo. It's up and no good. Rebound batted away by Adebayo to Norman Powell. Warriors up to 77-75. Bad pass by Powell. Ricochets off Pelle Larsson. Goes to the Warriors on the far sideline. Payton with Podziemski, Curry, Post, and Moody. Up against Mitchell, Powell, Wiggins, Larsson, and Adebayo. Post will catch right side. Podziemski gets the ball back. Drives on Wiggins. Down the lane. Pump fake, goes up and draws the foul on Wiggins. 2 pump fakes and then the third. That's a third foul on Andrew Wiggins. And Podziemski goes to the stripe to shoot 2. So Dr. Rick Celebrini heads up the Warriors Medical. Was there talking to Jimmy. And they have ushered him downstairs. And we have to wait for a report, which I'm pretty sure will not come quickly. Second free throw, Podziemski, good, as was the first. 79-75, 7:09 to go third quarter. Mitchell to Larsson, Larsson to Adebayo. Steps out behind a Norm Powell screen. The three won't go. Post the rebound. Post slides the ball to Podziemski. He'll dribble it across midcourt. Here bouncing with each dribble. Backs up, shoots a three. It's on the way. It's good. Larsson gave him room. And Spoelstra calls a timeout for Miami. It's 82-75 Warriors. Bam Adebayo's 1 for 13 from the field. We'll take the break on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Demi Lovato, live in concert in San Francisco. It's Not That Deep Tour. Chase Center, May 11th, with special guest Adele. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, It's Not That Deep, is available everywhere now. For more, visit DemiLovato.com.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cash Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cash Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
Make pet care stress-free with PetMeds, the official partner of the Golden State Warriors. As a trusted national online pharmacy for over 29 years, PetMeds is licensed in all 50 states to support your pet's wellness. We offer a comprehensive range of health solutions for every stage of life, from prescription medications to nutrition and supplements. Visit PetMeds.com and use promo code WARRIORS for 30% off your entire order. PetMeds, empowering you to help your pets live longer, healthier lives.
RingCentral will completely transform the way you work. It gives you built-in AI across all your business conversations. Your phone system has an AI receptionist that answers calls 24/7. Your video meetings have AI that takes notes instantly. Even your contact center has AI, so you can help customers faster. It all comes together in one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
This is Draymond Green. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
82-75 Golden State. He just came by Jimmy Butler. Had to be helped off after going down. Came down, jumped on his right knee. Davion Mitchell over to Wiggins. Wiggins fakes, drives on Payton. Back to Mitchell. It's a three. It's up and no good. Payton with a rebound. With Moody, post Curry and Podziemski. Save 5 that left the floor for Golden State. Podziemski takes a bad shot trying to get a foul call. No good. Rebound goes to Adebayo. Adebayo down right the heart of the defense. Over to Jaquez, who drives in, runs over Podziemski. It's an offensive foul. Jaquez, who plays like he's just on the verge of playing out of control. High energy player. Called for the charge. So the Warriors, who have been playing so well the last 15 games, now have to win tonight without Draymond and without Jimmy in the second half. Curry off the screen. Working on Jaquez. Stops and fades to his left. The three ball's up and good. Jaquez played that about as well as anybody could. He was right there, hand in the face. And Curry, the best shooter the world has ever seen, knocked it down. Wiggins comes left. Down the lane. Pass to the right corner. Mitchell up top. Jaquez. He's open for a triple. No good. Curry the rebound. Leads Podziemski with a beautiful pass. Podziemski goes to the other side of the rim and scores. Jaquez was in hot pursuit, but Podziemski, instead of going to the right side, came across and went left. Brilliantly done. Adebayo falling out of bounds. Finds Jaquez. Touch pass Mitchell. Mitchell drives on Podziemski. Down the lane to the rim. It's no good, but Adebayo right there for the weak side rebound. Spins away into a double team. He's trapped. Throws out to Jaquez. Up top to Wiggins. 3 to shoot. It's a deep 3. It rattles out. And Moody handles the rebound for Curry. Curry throws ahead to Payton. Makes a great catch and lays it in. He sealed off Wiggins. Turned and laid it in. What a beautiful play. Curry very happy with himself. Jumping up and down. Hugging Payton. Unbelievable. Timeout on the floor. 10-0 run for the Warriors. They lead 89-75. Well, Draymond Green had a little fun the other day talking about a comparison. He was asked about comparing Al Horford to Zaza Pachulia.
Well, no, he's not Zaza type player. I was just more so talking about guys that when you're on the floor with them, for me, I'm always everybody's eyes on the defensive end. I always try to be our best communicator on the defensive end. But in doing that, especially when I'm at the 5, I can't take as many chances because you have to anchor the defense. When I'm out there with other anchors, guys that can anchor a defense, then it allows me to play free safety. It allows me to go and muddy something up that a guy's trying to get to. It allows me to roam sometimes. I can see a play and I can just act on it, as opposed to if I'm the 5 and I see the play, can't always just act on it, because if I act on it, who's now got the rim? When I'm in with a guy like Bogut, Zaza, Al, Loon, and they just read the play, and I go and they just slide right over and fill in, it changes my game from a defensive perspective for the better, in my opinion. And so,
interesting conversation with Draymond Green. Anytime you can get him to talk about defensive philosophy is great in my book. Just soak it all up. The Warriors have their biggest lead of the night. Here's Jaquez breaking pressure, lob inside, Ware, and a dunk. Every time you think the Warriors are getting somewhere defensively tonight, that happens. 89-77, Podziemski off a post screen. Bounce pass to post, pick and pop. It's a 3. It's up and good. Quinton Post with another triple. He has battled through some foul trouble, and the Warriors lead by 15. Fontecchio attacks, goes up over post, no good. Jaquez rebound, two-hand toss in the corner. Ball comes over, Fontecchio, no look. As it goes to Jack Jonas, and he hits a 3. And it is Curry in the front court. Curry with a left-hand dribble on Fontecchio. Stops, goes behind the back, top of the key, backs up, pass over to Post. Post will try to get it. Curry wants it back, but Post will dribble on Ware. Takes him for a ride down the lane, got pushed, and stumbles into the crowd. And Quinton Post will shoot 2. So it's Post with Hield, Payton, Podziemski, and Curry. This is a kind of a formation that the Warriors have gone to in recent days. Miami countering with Powell, Jaquez, Fontecchio, Ware, and Kasparas Jakučionis. Ware picks up the foul. Ware has been in this building in the summertime. And I believe Yakuchonis was as well in the California Classic. Myron Gardner, who's on their bench. And I believe Miami's coming back out west for another run this summer. Post knocking down free throws, and the Warriors lead by 13. 93-80. We have 4:15 to go in the third. Crossover. Yakuchonis has it stolen away by Buddy Hield. To Podziemski on the break. Slows down. Goes up over Ware. High off the glass. It's up and good. Jaquez. Yakuchonis in the corner. Left side. Spin dribble on Payton. Looks for help. Jaquez catches it midcourt. Tries to drive on Podziemski. Slows down. Gets into the paint. Double team outside Fontecchio. The three's good and a foul on Curry. It's the second time Curry has fouled a three-point shooter, and Fontecchio's got a chance for a four-point play. Fourth foul on Curry, which is probably even more important than anything else. Will Richard gets the call. Without Draymond Green, without Jimmy Butler, the Warriors cannot afford to have Curry in foul trouble. And he is in foul trouble. Curry is talking to Pat Frayer, saying that Fontecchio initiated the contact by swinging out his arm to grab Curry's. Fontecchio misses the free throw. Podziemski the rebound. Final 3 minutes and 40 seconds of this third quarter. Game 7 of the 8-game homestand. Warriors 5-1 so far. 11-4 in their last 15. Buddy Hield and Richard against the Miami zone. They play catch up top. Buddy will dribble twice and hit a three. Just faded to his left. Said thank you very much. 98-83. Buddy with his second triple of the night. Fontecchio catches right corner to Norman Powell. He'll spin on Buddy Hield down the lane. Double clutch off the window. It's up and good. He's got 18 now. Podziemski to Hield. Hield back to Pods. Pods holds it. Bounce pass to Horford middle. Over to Buddy. Can't shoot. Good closeout by Jaquez. Hield to Podziemski. Deep three right of the circle. It's a back rim miss. Fontecchio pulls down the rebound. Brings it up the near wing. Cross court to Powell. Powell has numbers there. Ball goes in the corner. Yakuchonis misfires. Gets the long rebound himself. Up to Ware. Right corner. Fontecchio for three. That's good. And Simone Fontecchio, the Italian, bringing the Heat back. The lead is 10 for Golden State. Pat Spencer to Buddy Hield. Bounce pass Podziemski. Goes in, no look, bounce pass to Richard. Can't make the play. Up top to Spencer, over to Podziemski. Now to Horford, right wing three. No good. And the rebound, Jaquez, as Buddy Hield got knocked down. Picks himself up. Norman Powell steps around Podziemski behind the back to Ware in the corner. He won't shoot it. Gives up his dribble to Jaquez. Jaquez now backs up for spacing. Drives on Al Horford. Goes to the paint. Goes up off balance. Bad shot. Rebound Podziemski. Over to Richard. Ahead to Buddy Hield. Warriors have numbers. Buddy lost the ball. Goes out of bounds. Update on Jimmy Butler. Here's R.C. Davis.
Right knee will not return.
So a right knee injury. And now Steve Kerr is distressed. He's challenging the call. He didn't want to, but he's going to challenge it because they're saying it was deflected. It looked like Buddy didn't touch it the second time. Now, I got to tell you, from up here, it looked like he did. But upon viewing the replay, brought to you by our friends at Ring Central, the official enterprise cloud communications partner of the Golden State Warriors, who are just cashing in on this homestand.
Just no one is happier than our friends at Ring Central.
I mean, wow. Just review after review.
Rolling on the floor is Miami ball. Golden State's called timeout to challenge the play.
So they look. We'll also tell you that you can get a Warriors food and beverage bundle presented by Pepsi. It's just $60 a person. You get 2 tickets, 2 hot dogs, 2 fountain drinks for tomorrow night against the Toronto Raptors. You get to see some talented players and some good basketball as well. Scotty Barnes is worth the price of admission. He is a really good player. Go to Warriors.com and get this offer today. Right now. Don't wait. So right knee injury for Jimmy Butler. And that's the word. And hopefully it is nothing serious for Jimmy that would require any kind of a surgery or any kind of long time away, because he's really enjoying his stay with the Golden State Warriors. But it's all part of the deal.
On review, the ball last touches Powell. Therefore, this is going to be overturned to Golden State ball. Successful challenge on the baseline with 19 on the shot clock.
Steve Kerr is just ringing up successful challenges. And now he's going over to tell Pat Frazier, he says, I didn't want to challenge that. I had to. Now, I know in the past, Jimmy Butler has had a couple of injuries on his right knee in the past, but nothing super serious. Well, again, I say super serious. It's not me that got hurt, but ball thrown in by Spencer. Warriors win the challenge, as you heard Pat Frazier say. Hield shot, no good. Rebound, Podziemski. Good hustle by Pods. Hield gets it back right side to Pods. Straight on for three. Wide left. Ware with the rebound. Khalil Ware to Norman Powell. Powell off the pick, gets doubled. Back over to Ware. One dribble on Podziemski. Spins to a one-hand floater. Soft touch. Nicely done. Khalil Ware, 7 foot tall, 230 pounds. He's only 21 years old. And Ware now in double figures with 10. Warriors lead by 8 with 1:26 to go. He'd have scored the last 5, but there's a jumper by Buddy. And Buddy Hield makes it 101-90. His third three. He's got 11 points. 3 of 6 beyond the arc. Jaquez on Spencer. Right to the rim. No good. I think Horford got a piece of that. Got it to Podziemski. Podziemski in transition to Spencer. Spencer dribble drive to the paint. Bounce pass to Horford. He's open. Corner three. Up and good. He got the hometown discount from the rim as it bounced off the rim softly up off the window and in. 104-90. Norman Powell cradles the ball. Knocked away by Podziemski. Bats the ball to Fontecchio. Right through his hands. He took his eyes off the ball. Turnover Miami. Golden State with 50 seconds to go in the quarter will have the possession here. Eric Spoelstra with defensive instructions for his crew, who has turned the ball over 16 times tonight. Warriors 11. Miami has the last 5 turnovers. Podziemski between the circles, screen by Horford. Podziemski leaves his feet, pass to Al, swings it outside to Spencer, turns, shoots, no good. If Horford had looked at the basket, he had a layup. Powell down the left side. 26 seconds to go in the quarter. Finds Ware. Ware will take a three topside. Everybody doing it, and he knocks down a triple. 104-93. So Golden State has 20 seconds with a shot clock turned off. And walking the ball up, Podziemski in no hurry. Comes to the logo. Warriors spread out. Richard will come and screen for Podziemski. Drives on Fontecchio. Off-balance shots, an air ball. And he shot it early with 5.5 to go. Podziemski tried to get a foul call. None forthcoming. Here comes Jaquez, far side. Dribbles around. Podziemski fouls Jaquez because the Warriors have one to give with 3.3. He's still complaining about a non-call and walks away from Pat Frazier in frustration. Podziemski will sit. And Payton comes in. Steve Kerr trying to keep his spirits up. Slaps him and says, it's okay. Buddy Hield will leave now. And Moody, no, it's going to be Spencer leaving. Buddy Hield just matches up on Fontecchio. 3.3 to go in the quarter. Warriors up 11. Powell circles up top. Powell with a dribble. Contested shot over Payton. It's up and no good. And the quarter ends. Golden State will take an 11-point lead to the fourth quarter. It's 104-93 Warriors. 12 minutes left on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Being in your bag isn't just for players on the court. With DoorDash, all of Dub Nation has a bag too. Scrolling late-night highlights? Have snacks on hand. Hosting a watch party? Get drinks, ice, and cups before tip-off. Low battery during tunnel walks? There's a charger delivered to where you are. DoorDash keeps your bag deep so you can keep up with the speed of the game. DoorDash, official partner of the Golden State Warriors.
Lock in with NBC Sports Bay Area. for the most authentic Warriors coverage out there. Tune into Warriors pre- and post-game live, where Festus Ezeli, Chris Bullen, and me, Bonte Hill, break it all down before tip-off and after the final buzzer. Then there's the Dubs Talk podcast, where Monty Poole and I go even deeper with analysis, news, and exclusive Warriors access. And if you want it all, highlights, interviews, breaking news, download the NBC Sports Bay Area app. NBC Sports Bay Area, your home for Warriors coverage.
Upgrade your New Year's resolution with a new Toyota hybrid or electrified vehicle. Choose from 19 hybrid and electrified vehicles like the 50 MPG Corolla Hybrid or the 51 MPG Hybrid Camry. Or get 0% APR plus up to $6,000 finance cash on the redesigned all-electric BZ. Go farther than ever before. Toyota, let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit and cannot be combined with other offers. Finance cash must be applied to transaction. Ends 2/2/26.
Now that the new year is upon us, why not consider revitalizing your home's interior? Golden State Lumber and Showroom has a simple solution on how you can transform your home from ordinary to extraordinary. By upgrading crown molding and baseboards, you can instantly add elegance and character to any room from one of our partners like Windsor One or Kelleher. Get inspired at GoldenStateLumber.com by clicking brands. Since 1954, Golden State, when you succeed, we succeed.
Bahamian National takes it to the front court, finds Horford, touch pass Curry, three loading up right side, money, cold hard cash for Curry.
The shot of the game sponsored by Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill. Proudly serving all of Northern California with the largest in-stock inventory of your favorite luxury home appliances. Tim?
Golden State, no Draymond Green tonight. He's out with an ankle sprain. Jimmy Butler went down in the third with a right knee injury that did not look good. But they lead by 11 to try to get the win here on the first end of this back-to-back. 104-93. Curry with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Curry lost it, gets it back, hand checked by Larson, goes to the far side, guarded by Hawkins. Post will come by a screen. Curry gets middle, pass over to Post, deflected. Post grabs it, grabbed around the waist by Hawkins. No call, ball goes over to Moody, left corner, takes a three, it's up and good with a buzzer sounding. Well, the Warriors are so much tougher to guard when Moses Moody is knocking down shots. He's got 13. 107-93. Hawkins to the curling Norman Powell. Down the lane, lob inside. Ware with a catch and the dunk. Ware slams it down. It's a 12-point advantage for the Warriors, 107-95. Post catches from Podziemski. He launches a three that misses badly. Rebound to Hawkins. Hawkins crossover twice on Podziemski. Squeezes in, lost the shot, got it back. It was a travel. Caught his own shot on the miss. And Eric Spoelstra calls out something down to his assistant coaches. And Golden State will advance here. Podziemski has the ball. First trying to get to 6 games above 500 for the first time this year. Curry stops on a dime, shoots a three topside, buried it. 110-95. Stephen 5 of 9 beyond the arc. He's got 19 points. Norman Powell shoots a three. That's up and good. Powell now with 21. He scored 20 or more 7 of the last 8 times against Golden State. Trying to forge his way onto the all-time Warrior opponent list. At least in this century. Curry dribbles, stops, backs up, shoots another three, same spot, different result. Ware spins away from Podziemski with a rebound for the white-clad Miami Heat. Ware in the front court, hands off to Powell. Goes around, Podziemski pulls up wide open, 17-footer, short post, reaches out, tipped the rebound. Curry saved it from going out of bounds, right to post. Another hustle play by Steph. Podziemski off the screen, gets Hawkins, finds Post. Post will turn, hand off Curry. Back to Post with a beautiful bounce pass, protecting the ball. This scoop to the hoop is up and good. He had Ware on his back. The 7-footer was all over him, but Post did a great job protecting that. And it's 112-98 Warriors. Fontecchio cradles the ball, gets to the rim, unopposed layup on the right side. That's 112-100. Eric Spoelstra looking on right now. As Curry at midcourt spins through a Payton pick. Waits, bounce past him, GP2. He fumbled it away. It's on the deck, picked up by Hawkins. Hawkins the other way. Waits for Fontecchio, who goes in, got clobbered by Curry, who fouled him with 9:04 to go. If you're Steph, you got to let him go on that. It's his fifth foul. Yeah, it's great to challenge and everything, but in this case, especially in this case, Curry's got to go sit down. Podziemski will stay on the floor. So here we go. 9:04 to go. Warriors leading 112-102. Fontecchio on the line to try to make it a three-point play. And Curry has 5 fouls. So let's see how this charts. The free throw's good. It's 112-103. Podziemski, Post, Moody, Payton, and Richard. Who will score for this group? Richard to Post. Payton catches above the break on the left side. Slides over to Post, right side of the key. He'll drive on Ware. Stop. Pump fake. He traveled again. His second travel of the night. And Horford was at the scorer's table but couldn't get in. Here comes Jaquez. Jaquez waiting, finds Powell. Off a screen, left side three, short. Richard grabbed the rebound. Will Richard looks up. Passes to Post. Post dribbles it to Moody. Moody turns the corner, stops, and Ware is right there. Now the cutter is Payton. He goes up with the right hand, swatted out of bounds by Fontecchio. Horford will come in for Post. Shot clock's at 11 for Golden State. They're not guarding Payton, the inbounder. He'll loop it up top to Moody. Payton's open if they get it to him, and now Ware will adjust. Horford will screen. Moody to Horford. Horford turns, shoots over Ware. It's up and good. Little 10-footer for Al Horford. Warriors up 11. 8 and 12 remaining in the contest. Jaquez drifts to his right. Dribbles between the legs, watches Powell go by, feeds Ware. Ware will launch for three. That's up and no good. Podziemski the rebound. And Podziemski will bring it across the timeline. Drifting to the right wing. Throws up top to Horford. Cross court to Moody. Moody drives on Powell. Stops. Hand up Payton. No. Gets it outside to Podziemski instead. Podziemski waits for Payton. No. Gets a screen from Horford instead. Drifts to his left. Steps in. Shoots it off balance. 1-footer. No good. Rebound goes to Fontecchio. Fontecchio right sideline. Ware the Jaquez. They swing it to Powell. Powell with a dribble, backs up on Moody, changes direction, comes right, scoop to the hoop, high off the window, no good. Slapped out by Larson. Ware will shoot a three. That's a brick. Rebound, Jaquez. Third try for Miami. Jaquez outside, Fontecchio to Powell. Powell dribbles to his right, shoots a three. It's up and no good. And Horford with a defensive rebound. Everybody in the building kind of exhales with 7:06 to go, and Podziemski calls a timeout. Warriors 114, Heat 103. 7:05 to go on the Warriors Radio Network.
The chase starts here to make moments you'll never forget.
Chase Center is rocking.
Historic ones.
For 4,000 for Stephen Curry.
Joyful ones. Winning ones. The moment needs you. To manifest it, to chase it, and put the opponent to sleep. Chase the moment. Buy tickets at Warriors.com.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines. proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
Warriors fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching your Golden State Warriors in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Warriors and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. See you courtside, Dub Nation.
What do you think makes the perfect snack?
It's gotta be when I'm really craving it and it's convenient.
Could you be more specific?
When it's convenient.
Okay.
Like a freshly baked cookie made with real butter, available right down the street at AM/PM, or a savory breakfast sandwich I can grab in just a second at AM/PM.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, yeah, we're talking about what I crave.
Which is anything from AM/PM.
What more could you want?
Stop by AM/PM where the snacks and drinks are perfectly craveable and convenient. That's Cravenience. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
Make pet care stress-free with PetMeds, the official partner of the Golden State Warriors. As a trusted national online pharmacy for over 29 years, PetMeds is licensed in all 50 states to support your pet's wellness. We offer a comprehensive range of health solutions for every stage of life, from prescription medications to nutrition and supplements. Visit PetMeds.com and use promo code WARRIORS for 30% off your entire order. PetMeds, empowering you to help your pets live longer, healthier lives.
Dub Nation, this is Steve Kerr. The Warriors 2025-2026 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
114-103. Warriors lead by 11. I'm Tim Roy, topside with our entire crew. We wish our friend Tom Tober speedy recovery. He's been out for the last few games and will continue to be out, but we wish him to take care of business first. Worry about us later. Ball thrown into Horford from the far wing by Richard to Podziemski. 5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Podziemski pump fake over to Richard in the right corner. Top of the key to Horford with a pass. Buddy Hield gets it. Crossover dribble twice on Wiggins. 3 to shoot. Got to go down the lane. Buddy with the up and drive and scores! That's what being a veteran can do for you. He didn't panic with 3 on the clock. He had time and took it. Wiggins banging away on Richard, turning left shoulder, misses that. Usually that's an automatic for Andrew Wiggins. Horford will clear to Podziemski. Podziemski drifting, crossover dribble. Gets to the right elbow, throws to the right wing. There's Buddy Hield. Buddy to the rescue with a 3-ball. 119-103. The Warriors had their largest lead of the game, and Miami calls time. 6:25 to go. 7-0 burst by the Warriors. They lead by 16 on the Warriors Radio Network.
Being in your bag isn't just for players on the court. With DoorDash, all of Dub Nation has a bag too. Scrolling late night highlights? Have snacks on hand. Hosting a watch party? Get drinks, ice, and cups before tip-off. Low battery during tunnel walks? There's a charger delivered to where you are. DoorDash keeps your bag deep so you can keep up with the speed of the game. DoorDash, official partner of the Golden State Warriors.
Hey, it's Dan Dibley. Picture this. It's game night at Chase Center. Instead of sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic, you're already on your way, cruising up the peninsula on Caltrain. No stress, no parking hunt, just an easy ride straight into San Francisco. You can catch up on scores, chat with friends, or just sit back and enjoy the ride. And when the game is over, Caltrain's ready to take you home safely and comfortably, making getting there part of the fun. Take Caltrain to Chase Center, your ride to what matters.
Now it's time for the closer of the week. Presented by LiftMaster and RNS Doors. Turn your garage into the envy of the neighborhood. Visit rnsdoors.com.
This week's closer comes from Valerie from Fremont. Upon calling RNS, the receptionist was able to schedule a service technician for the next day. Edgar showed up in a timely manner, assessed the problem, had all the parts and new openers with him.
Recently, my garage door opener was not working. I was in need of a closer. I was put in touch with RNS Doors, and they hooked me up with a brand new garage door opener from LiftMaster. With LiftMaster's MyQ connectivity, my garage door opener can be controlled right from my smartphone. You'll know when a door or gate has been left open and can close it with a tap, no matter where I am. Be one of the first 10 callers and receive 20% off a LiftMaster garage door opener.
Call 1-800-FIX-A-DOOR. That's 800-FIX-A-DOOR. Or visit rsdoors.com. R&S Doors. Look for the red truck.
Algunas noches nacen para quedarse.
El problema no es quererte.
Ricardo Arjona.
Es que tú no sientas lo
que el seco no dijo.
Sábado 14 de marzo, Chase Center. Boletos a la venta ya en Ticketmaster.com.
Ricardo Arjona en San Francisco. Sé parte de la historia.
This is Draymond Green. Welcome back to the Warriors broadcast booth, presented by DoorDash.
Buddy Hield has come off the bench after not playing for a long time. The last couple of nights he's been really good. 16 points in 17 minutes tonight. Warriors lead 119-103. Curry on the bench with 5 fouls. Draymond not playing tonight because of an ankle issue. Butler, hurt knee in the locker room. Long shot by Fontecchio's no good, and the rebound falls to Horford. Hield down the near wing. Met by Wiggins. Ball goes to Podziemski. Podziemski off the screen, drifting, crossover dribble, step back, throws right side to Moody. Drives on Fontecchio, over to Horford, to Podziemski. Podziemski dribble drive, shoots in traffic. The shot lands right on top of the rim, no good. Mitchell with the board and the ball. Mitchell the other way. Left wing, Fontecchio has a green light. It's always shining. It's an air ball. Rebound to Hield. Podziemski will walk it up. Crosses midcourt. Still 119-103. They exchange. Podziemski now guarded by Fontecchio. Backs him up with the dribble. One-on-one. Crossover. Throws to corner Horford. Back to Podziemski. Podziemski will drive down the lane. Double team. Not a great shot, but it rolls in. Underhand scoop to the hoop. It's up and good. Makes it 121-103. He's got 18 points. Wiggins and Fontecchio right side to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell goes across the lane to Wiggins. It's a 3-look from the left wing. No good. Buddy Hield the rebound. Hield will bring it up down the right side. Warriors looking to split the season series, having lost 110-96 back on November 19th, the game where Steph, Draymond, and Butler were all resting at the end of a long road trip. Podziemski takes it right sideline, guarded by Larson. Podziemski step back into a 3. It's on the way. It's good! Podziemski knocked it down. 3-ball. 124-103. 12-0 run for Golden State. Miami hasn't scored in 4.5 minutes. Larson, cross-court skip to Wiggins. Wiggins drives into trouble. Horford ripped the ball away. Leads Buddy Hield with a 1-on-2. Waiting, throws it back out to Moody. Podziemski will take it. 10 on the shot clock, still holding it midcourt, fouled by Fontecchio, pushed him into the backcourt. Fontecchio didn't like the call. Third personal. Both teams with 1 foul so far here in the fourth. And Podziemski, along with the other 4 on the floor right here, they're buying more time for Steph Curry. He's got 5 fouls. Warriors lead by 21. They may not have to put Curry back in if they keep this up for another couple of minutes. Podziemski waiting. Exchanges with Hield. Podziemski step back off the dribble 3. Got another one! Points over to the Miami bench. Says, hey, let's talk about this. Somebody was heckling him from the Miami bench and Paz didn't like it. 127-103. And Podziemski playing with fire tonight. Miami hasn't scored in over 5 minutes. It's a 15-0 run, all with Curry on the bench. 127-103. And Podziemski taking this game over now. 9 of 18 shooting. 24. He's in his last 3 shots. And now the Warrior Brain Trust talking it over for a moment before settling into the huddle. You just happen to turn on your radio or your streaming device. The game started with Draymond Green not able to play with a right ankle sprain. Miami left Tyro Hero back in South Florida. He's got a rib problem. And then the third quarter, Jimmy Butler went down in great agony under the basket to our left. Landed on his right knee, which gave way. Had to be helped off the floor. It's a right knee injury. We don't know any of the details. We know it's a right knee injury. He's not coming back tonight, and I would assume not in the near future. During the 15-0 run, Podziemski with 8 of the 15 points. And Eric Spoelstra is going to wave the white flag here. He's taking his starters out, and he's emptying the bench. And what a nice moment for Keyshawn Johnson. San Leandro High School, Vision Academy in Oakland, at the U of A. Had a whole bunch of people here for the California Classic in the summertime. And now he's chatting with GP2. So they faced off many times. With Drew Smith. Yakachonis is out there as well. Dribble drive pass inside. Johnson gets it on Trace Jackson Davis. Up top to Smith. Gets on the right side now to Jovic. He goes down the lane, floats it up. It's good. Nikola Jovic, the Serbian, now in his 4th year. 6'10", 205. Pass to Trace Jackson Davis. Handoff Moody. Up top to Spencer. To Hield. To Podziemski. Warriors in no hurry. Leading 127-105. Podziemski right sideline. Fakes, dribbles right. Into traffic. Spins. Fires away from 14. Popped out. That was a heat check 2 spinner there. Drew Smith with it on the right side. Smith played his college ball at Missouri. Undrafted player. Topside jumper up and good. That's a 3 for Gardner. Myron Gardner of Arkansas Little Rock. He was undrafted in 2023. Started the other night, 6'5", 220. Trace Jackson Davis, pass over to Buddy Hield. He got fouled on the pass. Gardner, as I mentioned, another guy that was here at Chase in the summertime, the Cal Classic. Coming in for Golden State, L.J. Cryer making his first NBA appearance, comes in. Malachi Leons, he's played the NBA before. Second-year pro out of Bradley. Spent some time with Oklahoma City. Cryer with the ball. Cross-court to Spencer. Back to Cryer. What a moment for him. First NBA game. Dribbles up top. Fades to his right. Takes a deep 2. It's no good. Smith the rebound. Leons knocks it away. Malachi Leons, kind of a 3-and-D wing. Ball on the far side. Gardner makes a move to Smith. Smith, head fake, down the lane, scoop to the hoop, off the glass. No good, but a foul. Malachi Leons, the second Dutch player on the Warrior roster. And I asked, when the Warriors acquired him, and I went over to Quentin Post on the road, I asked him, how do you pronounce the name of where he was born? Because it's spelled Ijmuiden. And we settled on Imoiden. He says that's probably the best way you can say it in English. So, Imoiden is where he was born. Played at Bradley. The free throws are good to make it 127-110. 2:20 to go. Warriors up 17. Cryer with the handle. Bouncing around. Shoveled it to Spencer. To cutting Jackson Davis. Flies in for a jam. Because you know what? The Hoosiers are national champions. I'm going to punctuate it with a dunk. Another donation by Rakuten, the Warriors Community Foundation. Gardner with a step back. Nicely done. Myron Gardner looking very smooth out there. He's got a quick 5 points. 129-112 Warriors. Jackson Davis to Buddy Hield. See if they can get Cryer his first NBA bucket here. Spencer left sideline. That's denied by Gardner. Slapped it out of bounds. Overplaying TJD. And you love guys like Gardner who get in a situation like this and they don't still jack up shots. They're looking to do something, get some work done. Leon's pass deflected away off of Kreider. It's a turnover on Golden State. Smith snaps off the pass. Yakachonis on the far side. There's Gardner. He'll spot for a 3. No good. Jackson Davis the rebound. Kicks it over to Buddy Hield. 90 seconds left in the game right now. Some have left, many have stayed. Cryer, right sideline to Hield. Back to Cryer. Left wing to Spencer. Spencer back to Cryer. Cryer, jab step, Checks the clock. 5 seconds. Got to go. Dribble drive into the paint. Spins in trouble. Fade away. No. Pass to Spencer. He'll shoot it off balance. Off rim. No good. Smith the rebound. He'll bring it up. Slides it over. Yakuchonis' pass stolen away by Jackson Davis. And now we're down to a minute left. Buddy Hield on the logo. Over to Cryer. Cryer with it. Waiting. So Steph Curry got his 5th foul with 9 minutes to go. Never returned. Cryer takes a 3 off the dribble. It's good! The first NBA basket for L.J. Cryer. Congratulations to him. That's something he'll never, ever forget. Johnson in traffic. Goes up strong. Bank shot over TJD. No good. Rebound. Leons will dribble it. Can't make a pass now. Deflected pass goes over to Cryer. 27 seconds left. Cryer bouncing with it. Waits. You ask any NBA player, retired, active, you ask them where you got your first basket, they always remember Cryer with a deep 3 with the buzzer sounding. No good. 8 seconds to go. Miami on the go. Smith will take a 3. Popped out. Rebound. Leons gets it with 2 seconds, and he is fouled. And the ball ripped away by Johnson. A lot of emotion for a 20-point game with 2 seconds to go. It's only the first foul in the last 2 minutes for Miami. And Buddy Hield will wait. Cross court. Trace Jackson Davis, and this one's over. Final score, Golden State 132. Now, Trace Jackson Davis threw it up from half court, and it banked in at the buzzer. And what a Hoosier day indeed. Wow. Steph Curry going crazy on the Warrior bench. Can't believe it. We got most of the fourth quarter off thanks to the group on the floor, including Brandon Pajemski. We're going to have dual honors for our electrifying player of the game tonight. Executive decision. And the two players are going to be Brandon Pajemski with 24 points, 8 points in a 15-0 run that put the game away for Golden State. And Buddy Hield. Buddy's been really good. He's been taken out of the rotation, handled it like a pro. Andrew Wiggins getting hugs from a lot of the coaches. They're waiting to see him. Anthony Vereen with his arm around him right now. Anthony Melton comes over and gives him a hug. Andrew Wiggins, really a good dude. And it's great to see. So Buddy Hield and Brandon Pajemski are electrifying players of the game, brought to you by Toyota. Class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places. Buddy's got the towel on the head. He's got the headset over the towel. He is ready to go. And he's signing autographs.
What's up? How you guys doing?
We're doing well. You're multitasking down there.
I'm doing everything right now.
How you had played so many games in a row.
Right.
And you're an Iron Man by NBA standards, 199 consecutive games. All of a sudden you're out of the rotation. How difficult was that? What did you do to stay ready?
You know, it's life. Life throws a lot of stuff at you. They all throw, every day's a challenge. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put my head down and keep working. And I'm going to stay in the fight, man. Whether I'm playing or not, I'm going to be the best teammate I can be, support those guys, give them energy off the bench. And on the court, I'm going to try to get them my all. And just staying in the fight, staying ready, being true to my work, being true to myself, and most importantly, just giving glory to God and just keeping me ready and keep my mental right. Hey, man, this is NBA, man. This is a tough place to be in. Only the strong survive. So just staying in the fight and enjoying the process, man.
Well, you can tell that you've kept up the work because you just stepped right in the other night and did great again tonight. Why do you think this team is playing so well at this point of the season?
Oh, when you love being around each other, you love each and everybody. Start from the top of the bar, from Steph, Draymond, Jimmy, and everybody buying in and making the right play. And we all want to win. And winning comes with a lot of sacrifice, and we got to be obedient to that and trust in what Coach got for us and being true to ourselves, knowing what we're capable of doing.
Now, in this particular game tonight, when you're playing a team from Miami, coached by Eric Spoelstra, what do you have to be aware of?
They're gonna play hard. They're gonna fight. They're gonna be scrappy. and they're ready to compete and win. And you love that about them. And so no nights off when you play on the Miami Heat.
16 points tonight for Buddy Hield, 6 of 9, shooting 4 of 7 beyond the arc, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And please give our best to your pal Jimmy Butler in there. We hope he's okay.
Sure. I will for sure. Take care. I love.
Thank you, buddy. Buddy Hield, our guest, 135-112. Warriors with the win. And, of course, the Warriors were waiting now. Word on the severity of Jimmy Butler's injury. Went down with a knee injury. Came down on his right knee, catching a lob, and the right knee gave way. Had to be helped off the floor. So we'll have to wait for a report on that, which I'm sure will be coming sometime overnight. Warriors will take on Toronto tomorrow to wrap up the homestand before going on the road to 4. Dallas for 1, and then in Minneapolis for a couple, and ending the road trip in Salt Lake City to take on the Jazz. 135-112 Warriors. We'll come back. The postgame show beckons. It beckons on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
The Warriors and Chase Center are teaming up with DoorDash to fight food waste and food insecurity, one event at a time. Through our Pass the Plate program, all unserved food from Chase Center events is safely packaged and delivered to local nonprofits to help people in our community who are experiencing food insecurity. Thousands of meals have already been donated this month. To learn more, visit chasecenter.com/passtheplate.
What if you had the smartest Wi-Fi? If you did, it'd be Xfinity, of course, and it'd come with their best state-of-the-art equipment. It would boost speeds to the devices that needed them most, prioritizing your most important connections, whether you were streaming, gaming, or gaming while pretending to work. And it would let you stream 4. That's right, 4 games on one screen. It would even power your mobile connection so you could bring faster, secure Wi-Fi speeds with you where you use it most. It would be proactive and fix problems before you knew you had them. Impressive, right? And it would have security features that protect you from threats at home and online. Kind of like a force field for your life. If you had the smartest Wi-Fi, well, everything would work together seamlessly to keep you connected, no matter what. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
You've been listening to Golden State Warriors basketball.
The ball game's over.
Now, stay tuned for the Golden State Warriors postgame show
on the Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
The NFL is taking over the Bay Area with Super Bowl Experience presented by Jersey Mike's, February 3rd through 7th at the Moscone Center, North and South. Dive into an immersive football festival celebrating all 32 teams, plus interactive games, player autographs, photos with the Vince Lombardi Trophy, exclusive NFL shop merchandise, and much more. It's the ultimate Super Bowl week event with fun for all ages. Tickets start at just $40 and kids 12 and under attend for free. Visit superbowl.com to buy your tickets today.
Dan owed an unbelievable amount of money to the IRS.
I got behind on my taxes. It's a horrible feeling.
He was in denial.
And when I got those letters from the IRS, you wanted to act like they didn't exist.
Finally, Dan turned to Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima got me a settlement with the IRS. These people are really people-friendly. It was every bit of a new lease on life for me.
The fast action and the great results made Dan's head spin.
I felt like I was in a dream, but it's real, and I have paperwork to prove it. They got the job done, and life is good.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
If you're worried about what's going to happen with the IRS, stop worrying. Make the call now.
Call 800-568-6533. 800-568-6533. 800-568-6533.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
This is Larry Flick, owner of The Floor Store. Our New Year's clearance sale has been so popular, we're extending it another week. Now through January 19th, get up to 50% off store-wide on carpet, hardwood, laminate, waterproof flooring, and much more. Plus 2 years interest-free financing, and we pay your sales tax. It's our Happy New Year from The Floor Store. There's just one thing. It ends Monday. Go to floorstores.com to find the nearest of our 11 showrooms, from Santa Rosa to San Jose. The Floor Store, your Bay Area flooring authority.
This is the Golden State Warriors postgame show.
Oh, my goodness. Just ridiculous for Steph Curry.
The game might be over, but it's not time for night-night just yet.
Night-night. Brought to you by Cash Creek. Cash in at Cash Creek Casino Resort, where the good times never fade away. Visit CashCreek.com to learn about California's premier casino resort.
135 to 112 was your final. Golden State is 6 games above 500 for the first time all year long, 25-19. But it is rather a bittersweet victory tonight for Golden State, as Jimmy Butler came down on his knee in the third quarter, landed awkwardly, had to be helped off the floor, right knee injury, unable to come back tonight. And we'll have to figure out just how bad it is and what the situation will be. Hope for the best, but you got to be prepared for what could be. And Golden State with a win tonight, but it's a win where the big story of the night is going to be Jimmy Butler and his knee injury. Jimmy finished with 17 points, 6 of 11, 5 for 5 from the line against his former team, 4 assists and 3 rebounds, 19 for Steph Curry. He got his 5th foul with 9 minutes to go in the game, never came back because the Warriors were able to close it out. 19 points, 11 assists, 11 of the 37 assists that the Warriors had, 37 assists on 49 buckets. 24 off the bench for Brandon Podziemski. He was special in that fourth quarter. He was leading the way, took the game over in the fourth quarter en route to the victory. Podziemski in the fourth quarter had a total of 8 points, but it all came inside of a 15-0 run when the Heat were held without a bucket for 5 minutes. And Podziemski, 9 of 19, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. 16 points off the bench for Buddy Hield, our postgame guest. Al Horford had 10. He was the best in plus-minus tonight, plus 26. And then Moses Moody was a plus 25. He had 13 points. 15 for Quentin Post, had 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 block shots. Really tough team for Post to play against because Miami's a smart team. They got a lot of bodies, put a lot of pressure on you, and I think Post, it's kind of a learning experience tonight. And I got to tell you, he did a good job defensively because Bam Adebayo, Post and Horford did a great job because Bam Adebayo was 1 of 13 and a minus 20 tonight. I'm not going to look up each and every game he's ever played against Golden State. It's got to be by far the worst game he's ever played against the Warriors. I mean, he usually is a guy that hurts the Warriors because he's a multifaceted player. He can shoot, he can dribble, he can pass, he can defend. He can help out on defense. And, again, a rather skilled player. L.J. Cryer got into his first NBA game. Same for Malachi Leons, who had played in the G League. And for the Warriors tonight, their 4th consecutive game with 20 or more three-pointers, tying an NBA record with the 20-24 Cavs, the 23-24 Boston Celtics. They fell 1 player short of having 4 consecutive games with 10 different players hitting a three. They had 9 in tonight's game. And L.J. Cryer got his first NBA basket. Trace Jackson Davis fired one in at the buzzer for his first NBA three. He had taken 3 others. First one was at the buzzer, heaved it up there. I didn't expect him to shoot it. I didn't see him shoot it. I saw it go in. So just threw it up there, and it ends a perfect night for anybody with Indiana Hoosier connections. And so the Warriors get actually, Cryer and Leons did a doubleheader today. They played for Santa Cruz, came up the road, and played for the Golden State Warriors. And that, again, goes back to when the Warriors and Joe Lake and Peter Guber, they bought the G League team up in North Dakota, the Dakota Wizards. And one of the reasons they moved to Santa Cruz were just like that. So you can have a guy down and playing a full game in Santa Cruz. They needed those guys on the roster tonight because of the injuries to Draymond Green and Seth Curry. And you can also send guys down there. They've sent many guys down there to rehab. And, it's just really, I think, a great spot for it. And it's a great place for the guys to play. They love playing down in Santa Cruz. But anyway, I digress here. The 24 threes ties a season high for 3 field goals made in a game. It's the 4th time they've done that. 13 of 17 from the free throw line. Jimmy Butler was 5 of 5. Rest of the team was 8 of 12. Miami took 24 free throws. They made 21. They shot only 28.9 beyond the arc. They were 13 of 45 from distance tonight, led by 18 points from Andrew Wiggins. He had 11 right off the bat, 5 rebounds, 21 for Norman Powell. 7th time in the last 8 meetings with Golden State, he has scored 20 or more. 15 off the bench for Khalil Ware, 7 of 10, shooting 4 rebounds. 13 for Simone Fontecchio, 10 for Jaime Jaquez. He had 9 assists tonight. So Miami had some good things going on, but it's game 1 of their road trip, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get some wins. Over the homestand, 7 games. Podziemski averaging 13 a night. Curry 22 a night with 8 assists. D'Anthony Melton, who we'll see tomorrow when the Warriors take on Toronto, 17 points. And Moses Moody with 11 a game. Quinton Post with 8. So the homestand now goes to 6-1. They try to make it 7-1 tomorrow. But again, the big story of the night is Jimmy Butler's injury and what's going to happen with that and how the Warriors will adjust to that. So we are told by various reporters, including Nick Friedel, who I trust implicitly, says the Warriors say Jimmy is undergoing an MRI on his knee, and they'll get the results back sometime tomorrow. So it's going to be a tough night. If you're a Golden State Warrior fan, you got to be hanging in there tonight to see exactly what's going to happen. So a good win tonight for Golden State, but it may be a bittersweet one, maybe a costly one for Golden State. And we appreciate the fact that you were with us throughout the course on this Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And as we said right at the top of the broadcast, we love working on this day, and it's great. We hope you guys take the spirit of Martin Luther King and his words and take them to heart in this era where we're kind of battling on a lot of different fronts. Let's get to your Kaiser Permanente scoreboard. And we're going to start off with the early game of the day. The first game on the MLK holiday was in Atlanta, kind of fittingly so. And Milwaukee was taking on the Atlanta Hawks. 23-point lead at 1 point for the Bucks. But coming roaring back, Atlanta made it a game.
Here's Johnson on the other side.
And Dave Kane doesn't sound like that, so we're going to have to reload our voice filter there to get that for you. But the Bucks were looking for their 18th win of the year. Surprising that they are below 500, but they did hang on today.
He has it knocked away. Giannis picks up the loose ball. Feeds to Portis. Portis back to Giannis. He lays it in, falling down. Timeout Atlanta. Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis take flight the other way, and the Bucks have reclaimed a 4-point lead with 36 seconds to go.
21 points, 17 rebounds for Giannis. That was Dave Kane. Then Jalen Johnson, 28 and 16 rebounds. But the Hawks, we thought after their great performance here, they were going to go on a roll. They have not. Nickeil Alexander-Walker added to 32. Milwaukee hangs on for the victory. Big fourth quarter for Oklahoma City, and they win going away against Cleveland.
10-point game. Mitchell out front, pestered by Tomlin, gets a Holmgren pick. Sets up Chet straight away. Fires a 3 over Mobley. That's online and in there. Cha-ching at Thunder Moneyball. Is he an all-star? 20 for Chet, plus 22 today. 8 rebounds and 2 blocks.
Matt Pinto on the Thunder Radio Network. Holmgren 28 and 8 for the game, plus 34 overall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander added 30. Oklahoma City beat Cleveland 136-104, despite 19 points from Donovan Mitchell. Big difference in the game. Second chance points, 22-5. Favoring OKC. LA Clippers and the Washington Wizards in the district.
The crowd deafening. The Beard trying to find the mark. Misses the second. Offensive rebound. Collins bats it to Harden and he's fouled. John Collins with the heart the free throw line. What a play from JC.
And what an exciting finish called by Carlo Jimenez as the Clippers beat Washington 110-106. Over the last 15 games going into tonight, the Warriors were 11-4. The only team that had more wins in that period, the LA Clippers. They're now 14-2 in their last 16 games, only 4 below 500. And they're the team climbing in the Western Conference. James Harden, 36 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. No Kawhi Leonard. He had a knee problem and is back in L.A. And in the paint, Clippers outscore Washington 60-36, again with a 4-point victory. Dallas and New York, and the Dallas Mavericks just had their way.
Christie splits the pick, kick it left corner. Marshall on the drive, lay it off Cisse, and no mistake at the front of the rim. And that's how you answer Hack a Cisse, right like that.
Chuck Cooper's team with a call. Dallas 114-97 over New York, and it really wasn't that close. Max Christie at one point was 7 of 8 from 3. He would finish 8 of 10. He had 26 points. Klay Thompson added 14, 4 of 7 from distance, and Cooper flagged with 18 points and 7 rebounds. Mavs just ran him out of the gym, 32-6 with fast break points. New York gets 22 points and 18 rebounds from Karl Anthony Towns and 22 from Jalen Brunson. And there were a lot of boos at Madison Square Garden, and that's B-O-O-apostrophe-S, not B-O-O-Z-E. Well, there could have been both, but either way, Dallas led at halftime 75-47 over the hometown team. San Antonio was taking on the Utah Jazz.
George back over the timeline, shovels it off to Nurkic, back to Keontae George, left the ball behind him in a turnover. 4-on-1, Castle, lobbing it up, Chef Petty throws it down. Jules rises and takes it down with 2 hands.
Dan Weiss, the call on the Spurs Radio Network. 123-110 was your final. Victor Wembanyama, 33 points and 10 rebounds. Yusuf Nurkic, 20 and 9 for the Utah Jazz. And Keontae George continues his fine play, 30 points and 6 assists. But the Spurs are now 30-13 on the season. Philadelphia and Indiana, and going as an all-star starter this year will be Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey, high screen roll with Joel Embiid. Maxey slips, but keeps the dribble. Down the lane, scoop, layup, up and good. How does he do it? Maxey on the left perimeter, lost the handle, but then righted himself and got a layup left to right. Nembhard with it, in the lane, back out top, Nesmith. Nesmith fakes it, drives it, back to Nembhard, 7 on the clock. Into the left corner, Maxey steals the ball. A career-high 8 steals. Jabari Walker to Tyrese, down low to Joel. Embiid over Nembhard, banked it in. The Sixers are going to beat the Pacers. Maxey taking over like an all-star superstar.
Tom McGinnis on the Sixers Radio Network. Philadelphia beats Indiana 113-104. Joel Embiid, 30 points and 9 rebounds. Tyrese Maxey with 29, as well as Pascal Siakam added 24 for Indiana. Fast break again. Big number, 25-8, favoring the 76ers. The Phoenix Suns were in Brooklyn. The Warriors were kind of rooting for the Nets here.
Allen hustles to the board and brings it quickly into the forecourt with under 50 seconds remaining. He gives to Gillespie between the rings, steps to a deep 3 and buries it all net for Colin Gillespie. His 4th make on 6 tries from downtown. He's got 19 points on the night, and the Suns are up 14.
What a revelation that kid has been for the Phoenix Suns. Their chemistry so much better since getting rid of Bradley Beal and making the move with Kevin Durant going to Houston. Gillespie with 22, Devin Booker 24, Dylan Brooks 27, as Phoenix knocks off Brooklyn 126-117. Michael Porter Jr., 23 points and 6 rebounds. Suns outscored the Nets 60-45 from 3. Detroit and Boston comes down to the final seconds.
Brown, fade away, right of the lane. It's off the heel and off the glass. No! And it's over. The Pistons win one heck of a battle over the Boston Celtics.
Man, what a game.
The crowd's on its feet. They're exhausted. The players are exhausted. We're at least tired.
George Blaha and the pride of Hartford, Connecticut, Rick Mahorn, as Detroit beats Boston 104-103. Pistons are now 31-10 on the season. Last year, they didn't get their 30th win until February 21st. Year before, remember, they were 14-68 with an incredible losing streak. And, boy, what a turnaround for the Pistons. Great for the fans there. Tobias Harris had 25. Cade Cunningham, 16 and 14, as I mentioned. Jaylen Brown had 32 for Boston. They're 26 and 15 on the season. Well, a lot to talk about in this game. Steve Kerr, I'm sure we'll talk a lot about it. You can hear his post-game press conference. That's going to come your way on the Warriors wrap-up show. Evan Giddings will be handling that on our flagship station, 95.7 The Game. And, of course, it's brought to you by Kia, the official vehicle partner of the Golden State Warriors. So check out what Steve has to say tonight. Upcoming broadcast brought to you by Ticketmaster. Tomorrow, the homestand ends. 6:30 the airtime, 7 o'clock the tip. The Lunar New Year celebration brought to you by Cache Creek Casino Resort. And again, it's Warriors and the Toronto Raptors. And then we get on the Big Bird on Wednesday, go to Dallas on Thursday, and take on the Mavs. And another reunion with Klay Thompson. 4 o'clock will be the airtime. You can drive home with the Dubs. 4:30 the tip when the Warriors take on the Mavs. Well, Golden State gets a win tonight, but it's a bittersweet win with Jimmy Butler being hurt in the game in the third quarter. Going down with a right knee injury, but the Warriors now go to 25-19 on the season, beating Miami 135-112. Heat are 22-21. R.C. Davis closes out this affair after these words on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Ready for your next adventure? Welcome to San Francisco International Airport, your getaway to the world. With over 130 domestic and international destinations, SFO offers seamless travel experiences, stunning art installations, and delicious dining options. Whether you're flying for business or pleasure, our state-of-the-art facilities make your journey smoother than ever. Don't forget to explore our unique shops and local flavors. Pack your bags and take off from San Francisco International Airport. SFO, your adventure awaits.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Hi, I'm John with Jack's Restaurant and Bar. My brothers and I recorded our first commercial a while back. Got a little chaotic, so I'm here today.
What's going on here, bro?
Are you recording a commercial without us? Guys, no, I'm just trying to what? Take all the credit for our half-pound all-natural burgers?
Or the best fish and chips
or
around?
7 mac and cheeses and 14 sandwiches, including a French dip that will change your life?
Or homemade meatloaf, pot roast, and next-level lamb chops?
Or that people can order takeout and delivery by visiting ilovejacks.com? Guys, no, I'm
just went behind our backs.
I knew he would.
Wait till we tell Mom.
Oh, please don't tell Mom.
Real family, great food, ilovejacks.com.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
RingCentral's AI receptionist uses voice AI to answer on the first ring, so you'll never miss a call again. In just a few minutes, you can personalize your own AI receptionist to answer questions, route calls, schedule appointments, and even send texts in multiple languages. Plus, it's easy to scale. Create unlimited AI receptionists across any phone system. It's all powered by one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
Welcome back to the Warriors postgame show.
Jackson Jr. cut off, knocked away by Butler. Butler's got the steal. He accelerates by Bain to the rim and dunks it. A two-hand slam.
On the Warriors Radio Network.
Well, the Warriors beat the visiting Heat by 23 tonight to move a season-high 6 games over 500, but all thoughts are with Jimmy Butler and his injured right knee. The Dubs made 13 free throws, so $6,500 will be donated to the Warriors Community Foundation, benefiting education-focused nonprofits in the Bay Area. Visit Warriors.com/free throws to learn more. Starters tonight before leaving with that right knee injury. Jimmy Butler had 17 points. No Draymond Green, out with that sore ankle. Rookie Will Richard got the start, 5 points, 7 assists, and a couple of steals. Quentin Post, 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Moses Moody, 13 points and 3 steals. Stephen Curry had 19 points and 11 assists in foul trouble most of the night. Tonight, the Dubs made 2 dunks, so $5,000 will be donated by Rakuten to the Warriors Community Foundation. It's part of the Dunks for Donations program presented by Rakuten. Thank you, Rakuten, and go Warriors. Our NBC Sports Authentic moment of the game, Brandon Pajemski.
Exchanges with Hield. Pajemski, step back, off the dribble, 3. Got another one! Points over to the Miami bench. Says, hey, let's talk about this. Somebody was heckling him from the Miami bench, and Paz didn't like it. 127 to 103. And Pajemski playing with fire tonight.
Pods was having fun with the Miami bench all night long. 24 points and 6 rebounds off the bench. Al Horford, the future Hall of Famer, 10 points, 8 rebounds, and was a game-high plus 26 in 19 minutes. Gary Payton II had 6 points. Buddy Hield continues to play well. He had 16 points. Trace Jackson-Davis, 7, including that half-court heave to end the game. Pat Spencer had 13 minutes of run. Rookie L.J. Cryer made his NBA debut and scored on a three-pointer. Malfi Leons made his NBA debut as well. Dubs 27 points off 19 Heat turnovers. Warriors committed 14 turnovers themselves. They did lose the rebounding battle by 8. The Dubs made 24 threes tonight, so $12,000 will be donated to benefit local organizations and underserved youth as part of the Hoops for Kids program presented by Salesforce. Visit Warriors.com/kids for more information. Thank you, Salesforce, and all of our participating sponsors. The network postgame show concludes next. Evan Giddings at Che Fico Pizzeria in Thrive City. So say hi to Evan on the Golden State Warriors Audio Network.
15 years ago, PG&E launched Power Pathway, an education and job training program developed to increase the number of skilled workers in the energy industry. Since then, 85% of the graduates have been hired by PG&E or the construction utility industry, focusing on students in underserved communities, women, and military veterans. Power Pathway is helping the next generation of PG&E energy professionals build a better future for themselves and a clean energy future for California. To learn more, visit pge.com/powerpathway.
Hey, Warriors fans, Vontae Hill here. And you know what time it is. Catch me, Chris Woolen, and Festus Ezeli on Warriors pre- and post-game live, where it all goes down. Before tip-off, we're setting the stage with matchup breakdowns and player analysis. After the final buzzer, we're diving deep into the momentum, the magic, the interviews, and yeah, even those wild Stephen Curry heat checks. So whether at home or on the road, don't miss Warriors pre- and post-game live all season long, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game, sharing a jar of Mezzetta makes it better. Just pop open that red cap to give your favorite snacks something extra, like crunchy jalapenos on nachos or zesty peppercini on sandwiches and sliders. It's just better. Mezzetta is a family-owned Bay Area company providing peppers, olives, pickled vegetables, and sauces since 1935. At Mezzetta, we say that when you share your food, you share a part of who you are. So grab your family and friends and share some unforgettable flavors with Mezzetta.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair? What do you mean? Does it not look good? It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret. No secret. It's Hair Volume from New Nordic. Hair Volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Thanks for
for showing up, Dub Nation. Nothing beats catching your Warriors live, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back. As the official ticket marketplace of the Warriors and the NBA, even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Warriors tickets today at Ticketmaster. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. See you courtside again soon, Dub Nation.
All members of Dub Nation know 2 essential truths. 1, the Warriors have the best point guard in the history of the game. And 2, the very best planes in the sky are United. New planes are joining the United fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
This is Draymond Green. Now back to the voice of the Warriors, Tim Roy, live from the DoorDash broadcast booth.
R.C. Davis back with you briefly before lobbing it up to Evan Giddings. Heat were led by Norm Powell's 21 points. Old friend Andrew Wiggins had 18. Bam Adebayo, 12 rebounds, but shot 1 of 13. Warriors right back at it tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Scotty Barnes and the Raptors in the city, 7 o'clock tip. Get out to Thrive City early. Grab something to eat. Good night from Chase Center. Warriors 135, Heat 112.
Kick off the new year with an exhilarating journey. Grab the keys to a new Toyota truck and turn every day into an adventure. Get low 1.99% APR plus $1,000 finance cash on the 2025 Tacoma. Or get low 2.99% APR plus $1,000 finance cash on the 2026 Tundra. Make this year an unforgettable one in a reliable Toyota truck. Toyota, let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit and cannot be combined with other offers. Finance cash must be applied to transaction. Ends 2/2/26.
The chase starts here. To make moments you'll never forget.
Chase Center is rocking.
Historic ones.
For 4,000 for Stephen Curry.
Joyful ones. Winning ones. The moment needs you. To manifest it, to chase it, and put the opponent to sleep. Chase the moment. Buy tickets at Warriors.com.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Say you're a coach in Chase Center and need to draw up a last-second play. Or you're a fan in Section 212 craving nachos. AI from Google Cloud can help with both. The Warriors are using AI from Google Cloud to break down every move on the court, helping coaches game plan. And for fans, the same AI powers the mobile app, giving you personalized content, highlights, and yes, nachos ordered from your phone. With AI, you're always in the game, even off the court. Google Cloud, the official AI partner of the Golden State Warriors.
Hey, Dub Nation, it's your boy, Bonte Hill. And if you want to stay locked into the Bay's sports scene all season long, there's only one app you need, and that's the NBC Sports Bay Area app. We're talking breaking news, live game updates, exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes access, game day highlights, videos, and much, much more. It's all right there in your pocket. One tap, and you're with the squad. Anytime, anywhere. What are you waiting for? Download the NBC Sports Bay Area app today.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cache Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. and recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cache Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
The Curry pump fake, flyby, 3 ball. With the buzzer sounding.
You've been listening to Golden State Warriors basketball on the Warriors Radio Network. Presented by United Airlines. For tickets, visit Warriors.com or call 888-GSW-WHO.
Don't you wish you were here?
This Odyssey Sports broadcast was presented by ZipRecruiter. Looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The lights are out.
Curry gets it, the lights go out.
The game is over, and we're here to pick up the pieces. This is Warriors Wrap-Up on 95.7 The Game.
Buddy Hield will wait, cross court. Trace Jackson Davis, and this one's over. Final score, Golden State 132. Now, Trace Jackson Davis threw it up from half court, and it banked in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that was a very interesting ball game for many different reasons. The ending was fantastic. The beginning was a little bit emotional with the return of Andrew Wiggins. And the middle obviously may have dealt the Warriors their biggest test to this season, to this point this season, and that is Jimmy Butler going down with an apparent right knee injury. With about 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter, Butler got a little bit tangled up with Davion Mitchell on an entry pass, came down awkwardly. Mitchell unintentionally backed him to him. It looked like Butler's knee sort of buckled on that second movement, and he went down to the ground immediately, was in a ton of pain, grabbing at his right knee, and his entire team came over. You could see the reaction of some of the players on the Heat's faces as well. A couple of them teammates, a couple of them not. Everyone knew it was bad news Bears, and he got helped to the locker room eventually. Now, we did hear from Steph Curry after the game and from Steve Kerr that Jimmy was in as pleasant of a mood as ever, was still cracking jokes. I think there was actually some audio that was picked up over the NBA app that was pretty comedic, but there was nothing funny about Jimmy Butler and his potential knee injury. Obviously, don't want to speculate too much, but Jimmy's just a massive, massive part of this team. The second best player, has been arguably their most steady player in terms of performance. I mean, I would argue since the moment he got here. Since Jimmy Butler was traded to this basketball team last February, just before the deadline, they have been nothing but even keel. Have they been great in terms of wins and losses this season? Not up until this point. And that's kind of the double-edged sword of this whole game. I would love to sit here and talk to you about that last shot that Trace Jackson Davis took, was waving bye-bye to the Miami bench. I would love to talk to you about the demonstrative, even more so than usual, Brandon Podziemski, who scored 24 points, was giving finger guns to the Heat bench, was clearly chirping at someone on that sideline. I'd love to talk to you about how the Warriors just rallied and put away not a great, but a decent Miami team, and they absolutely handled them. They've won their fourth consecutive game, which is a season high. They have won 12 of their last 16 games, which is by far and away their best stretch of basketball this season. I would love to talk about all of that, but it simply does not matter if Jimmy Butler's injury comes up negative. And if it comes up more negative, I should say, than a lot of people are feeling right now. If this is anything long-term for the Golden State Warriors, and God forbid potentially season-ending, that completely changes the calculus of this season. It changes how the Warriors approach the trade deadline in a few weeks. It changes what they do with Jonathan Kuminga, who, again, did not see the floor and has not played in 16 of the last 17 games. It changes what they do with the rest of their roster. It changes how they approach Steph Curry in one of his final best potential seasons. He was just named an All-Star starter today, at age 37, the oldest starting point guard to be named to an NBA All-Star game in the history of NBA basketball. So all of these things are kind of swirling and creating this concoction of, just emotions, right? The game itself was positive. They won going away. They're playing their best basketball of the season. And at an inopportune time, Jimmy Butler gets hit with an injury. It feels like the San Francisco 49ers. They're finally starting to play some good basketball. They're coming out of a tough stretch. Jimmy's been a major part of their team, and then boom. Awkward fall, awkward injury, and potentially an awkward stretch for the Golden State Warriors. It's just this team does not let anyone, including us, who are up here on Warriors Wrap-Up, rest. And, oh, by the way, I forgot to throw out the phone number, 888-957-9570. Evan Giddings with you on Warriors Wrap-Up. If you want to talk about what's going on, what you think happened, just how you're feeling right now, I think everything's on the table. And this was this is a tough one because, and obviously, all of the emotions that everybody's feeling right now and the biggest takeaway from this basketball game tomorrow, it's going to be determined by the MRI that Jimmy Butler is literally either in the process of getting or headed towards getting right now. I do believe that Jimmy Butler he will get his MRI tonight. The question is how quickly. That was reported by the Golden State Warriors. I mean, shoot, it was such a visceral reaction from a lot of people to that injury. Everyone was cheering for him to get up, and he just couldn't until Buddy. But I mean, it was serious enough that I don't know if you could see it on the telecast, but it was serious enough that Joe Lacob got up from his half-court seat and walked back to the locker room. It did not look good. Jimmy was obviously in a lot of pain when he went down, and the owner of the team, along with I think Dunleavy was there today as well. They went straight back to the locker room to check on their star player. I heard from a couple people who were listening to Fitz and Galena, who were listening to Tim Roy here on 95.7 The Game. The tone was absolutely somber. I heard someone say that Fitz admitted that the season, might be over if Jimmy doesn't come back. To me, that's a little bit of a leap because we don't have that information yet. But it's absolutely on the table. It's something that you can think. I appreciate it. And oh, by the way, we are here at Kefico Pizzeria. They just dropped off an OG pepperoni for those watching on YouTube. It looks absolutely delectable. That's something I'll be digging into during our commercial break. Let's see if I can put this up closer to the camera for people. Yeah, this is an OG pepperoni pizza, one of the many delectable items that you can find here at Kefico Pizzeria, right outside Chase Center at Thrive City. I lost my appetite. I'm not going to lie. I lost my appetite watching that injury tonight. And as much as I would love to sit here and enjoy some pizza and grab a pop with you guys, I think everyone's mind is just on what's going to happen with Jimmy Butler. And there's a few ways that they can respond to this. One, they can roll over. Or two, they can do exactly what they did tonight. And it's kind of interesting that the Warriors played their most inspired basketball of the evening right after Jimmy Butler got hurt. As soon as he went down, they went on a 12-0 run. And this is one thing about this game that I was a little bit curious of. We talked about it in Warriors Live. I feel like if the Warriors are truly beginning to turn a corner, this was the kind of game that they would win. And it was a game that they largely dominated in the second half. But one of the challenges of Miami, and Tyler Hero was out for them tonight, but Draymond Green and DeAnthony Melton, two impactful players for the Warriors, were also out tonight. The Miami Heat play the fastest brand of basketball in the NBA. For a lot of people who kind of look at the counting stats, you might think, oh, Miami's a top 5 offense, right? They score close to 115 points a game. They're top 5 in the NBA in points per game. And then you start to look at how many possessions it actually takes them to score that many points. Like, if you saw and watched the entire game like I did at Chase Center here tonight, this was a game in which Miami had, pretty much only an interest in playing a track meet type style. They wanted to get up and down and up and down. And the Warriors, to their credit, matched them. Golden State's the second oldest team in the league. They play fast, or faster than people give them credit for. But I think the style, to me, was going to be the biggest challenge for them. You saw a couple of cherry picks. You saw GP2 get out in front. Brandon Podziemski beat a couple people down the floor. They were able to run with Miami. and they were to take advantage of their sort of frenetic style, which to me is going to be important also, considering they did it in a fashion that only allowed Steph to play 28 minutes tonight, and he's going to probably have to play the back-to-back tomorrow against, in my opinion, a better Toronto Raptors team. So I think that this was a good win for the Warriors, but potentially involving a massive loss, and it's troublesome too, because they are an older team. Injuries do happen, but that was kind of a freak thing. And I'm not going to sit up here and say that, it's because Jimmy Butler's 36 years old. No, that happens around the league. It happens all the time. And unfortunately, it's also an injury to Jimmy Butler's knee that has been injured before. I obviously don't have any inside information, and if I did, I wouldn't share it until it's official about Jimmy Butler's current injury. But what we do know for a fact is that he tore his meniscus in 2018. What we do know for a fact is he had an MCL sprain in the 2020, down the stretch of 2024, which is what kind of prevented him from helping Miami in the playoffs. And so he has had a bit of a rap sheet when it comes to that particular leg. We're just hoping for the best at this point. And then the unfortunate reality is the Golden State Warriors played a great game. They've played some pretty damn good basketball as of late. But if Jimmy Butler's injury turns up to be worse than expected, it's largely going to be for naught. I don't want to say that the entire season rests on the MRI results of Jimmy Butler later on tonight, but the Golden State Warriors, as we've seen this year, even with Jimmy Butler, even 100% healthy as a team, have struggled. And while they're playing good basketball right now, they've won 12 of 16. This is a team that cannot afford to lose one of its two pillars. And really the only two are Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. A Steph injury would be cataclysmic. This Jimmy Butler injury, if they lose him for an extended period of time, it is going to be incredibly difficult to weather that storm. It also obviously impacts how they go about the trade deadline. Does it make them less aggressive, knowing that they're not going to have any help coming back potentially with Butler? If this is an injury that Jimmy Butler is going to eventually come back from, I don't think it necessarily changed their pattern at all at the deadline. One of the other interesting storylines in this is, how do the Warriors replace him? Well, in a perfect world, you would have a player who could score, who could play that position, and who is young, that would step right in, and that's Jonathan Kuminga. But he doesn't want to play basketball for this team. And the team has indicated that they're trying to trade him between now and February 5th. So that's another wrinkle in this ever-growing, just non-dull type of season for Golden State. It's not exactly Niner-ish, which I'm seeing a lot of people come into our YouTube chat. And if you want to hop in again, Google 95.7 The Game, hop in the YouTube chat, say what's up. Evan Giddings here on Warriors Wrap-Up Live from K Fico Pizzeria. But it is a little Niner-ish in the sense that it's bad things happening at a good time. But I would not like to jump to that kind of conclusion, because obviously Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, George Kittle, all of these guys who've gone down with season-ending injuries. I'm very much hoping that that's not the case for Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry spoke after the game. We're going to hear from him in a little bit. We're going to hear from Steve Kerr as well. We'll be taking you up until 11 o'clock tonight here on 95.7 The Game. If you want to get your calls in, 888-957-9570 is the number. Our guy Cam, our network coordinator, Killer Cam Williams, is back in the Laughing Monk Studios waiting to take your call if you'd like to. People are having some fun in the chat with who is this? The electrical substation near Chase Center. We don't feed into conspiracy theories. I don't believe there's one here in San Francisco, even though there is one near Santa Clara that a lot of people are kind of feeding into. It is a little bit funny to think about, and hopefully the laughter is able to get some people through the pain. Absolutely. And I think, kind of this is where some of the conversation is going to go. So now that Golden State is undoubtedly Jimmy Butler is going to miss time. I do feel confident in saying that. How much time, it remains to be seen. But and I apologize. I just got a text from my guy Killer Cam, and he might have just dropped the 5 on us. This is from Cameron Williams. I blame the Niners for being in attendance tonight. Now, Cam, that's not nice. Just because Kyle Juszczyk and CMC were in attendance for this one, and they were 2 of the few San Francisco 49ers that were able to stay healthy this year somehow the entire way through, does not mean that they transferred bad juju towards the Golden State Warriors. I'm not even going to give you the fact that they were sitting on that side of the court. They might have been some of the closest people to where Jimmy Butler got hurt in this game. That I will not do. I will not feed into your conspiracies, Cam. So the one thing I can say though is Golden State, to their credit, they took this game and just simply wrapped it up. They made the Miami Heat look like a 500 basketball team, in which they are just one game above right now, and they did it with scoring by committee. Offense by committee. You know, Jimmy Butler, and it sucks too, Jimmy was killing in this game. He came out extremely aggressive. He had a couple of early leak outs, some strong drives in which you can really tell that Butler's engaged. Had a nice little fadeaway from the baseline over his former teammate Adebayo. This was the second time that Jimmy had played against his former team, and the first time that he had done it at home. And you could tell that he was engaged. Did have a couple of turnovers, but 17 points on 11 shots in just 21 minutes, was active getting to the foul line, got to the free throw line 5 times, the most of any Warrior in this basketball game. And then once he got hurt, everyone else took over. You know, they had 7 players in double digits tonight. And I realized a lot of it was kind of in garbage time, and the Warriors took advantage of Miami, who was falling apart. But in order to win and kind of take a team going away in 2026, especially a team that plays as fast as Miami, you really have to keep your foot on the gas pedal. And that's something, I don't want to say against the Warriors, but they have not done a whole lot of that this season. Keep their foot on the gas pedal and just put a team into the dirt. They've let a lot of teams, once they've gone up by 12, 15, they've let a lot of teams back into games. And there was maybe a moment or two in that fourth quarter where you're thinking, oh, Miami's maybe got one last run or no. But that, to me, that's just the NBA. You know, I think Miami cut it to 9 with 9 minutes left. They went into the fourth quarter. Warriors are up by 11. They cut it to 9. And then here comes Al Horford, makes an 11-foot jump shot. Buddy Hield, a three-pointer, a driving layup in which he took Andrew Wiggins, his former teammate, off the dribble. Pods had a step-back three-pointer. In fact, he had 3 of them down the stretch of that fourth quarter and kind of put the game away while Miami struggled to figure it out offensively. Podziemski had 24 points in this game, was talking crap to the Miami Heat bench, which I thought was pretty funny. He was definitely more chatty than usual. Al Horford was a game best plus 26 in this one. You're really beginning to see him. I talked about it on Warriors Live in pregame. What I wanted to see, not necessarily was the Warriors without Draymond. I've seen that before. I kind of know what that looks like. I wanted to see what the Warriors played like without De'Anthony Melton, because he has been, in the month of January, honestly, perhaps their most efficient and impactful player. He's a team best in terms of plus minus. He's shooting 45% from 3 and averaging 16 points in just over 20 minutes. So they did not have that player tonight, and look who stepped up. Buddy Hield, 16 points in 23 minutes. Again, going by Andrew Wiggins, 4 of 7 from downtown. They're going to need that offense, especially now that Jimmy Butler is not there. Al Horford had 10 points off the bench in 19 minutes. Also 8 rebounds, which was important because they were getting pounded on the glass for, I would say, the majority of, especially the first half, really that first quarter, it was glaring. But Ware, along with Larson, Adebayo is active on the glass. They did a pretty good job of not allowing a ton of second chance points after the intermission, where in the first half it felt like a lot of second opportunities, offensive rebounds were kind of hurting Golden State. Miami had 20 offensive rebounds in this one, which is absolutely glaring. But a lot of that was because, number one, they could not hit bunnies in this game whatsoever. I could not count the amount of times in the first 3 quarters in which the Miami Heat had a floater. So the paint area is generally supposed to be a high percentage look. Within the paint, outside of the restricted area, the Miami Heat started this basketball game 1 for 13. So that's floaters, that's tip attempts, that's short jump shots. They were 1 for 13 through most of the third quarter on shots inside the paint and outside of the restricted area. And I think there's one guy that kind of embodies everything right now with what Miami struggled with tonight on the interior, and that's Bam Adebayo. This is a guy who's coming off a 30-point performance against OKC in a win. Miami played very well 2 days ago on Saturday, and tonight they did not have it. Adebayo had too much of a green light. 1 for 13 from the floor, 0 of 5 from 3. He was 1 of 6 in the restricted area. He himself could not buy a basket tonight, even though he had 12 rebounds, 5 of them offensive. Meanwhile, our old buddy, Andrew Wiggins, who I waxed poetic about and discussed my affinity for pregame. I also, he was killing in the first. This was the quintessential Andrew Wiggins game, and I realize that it gets wrapped up in the Jimmy Butler injury and the Warriors winning, going away. But if you're really an Andrew Wiggins fan and you saw him with 18 points in the first half, I think he had 11 in the first quarter, you were thinking to yourself, that's probably all he's going to get. And I looked to someone in media row, I looked to my left, I looked to my right, and I said, Andrew Wiggins is probably going to score 1 basket in the second half, because that's just what he does. He has it, and then he just kind of slowly fades away. And I was wrong. He didn't score 1 basket. He didn't score any baskets. He had 0 points in the second half tonight that Andrew Wiggins at his return. He returned to a fantastic ovation. The crowd was very much into it. The video tribute was beautiful. It ended with a nice, lovely message from his 2 daughters saying thank you for helping the Warriors win a championship. And it was a nice kind of moment before he had a very Andrew Wiggins game. That was the Wiggins that the Warriors have come to know and love over the years, because for as dominant as he can be throughout stretches, he can just sort of fade away like he did in the second half tonight against the Miami Heat. All right, if you have any messages, if you have any calls, 888-957-9570 is the number. This is Warriors Wrap-Up. The Warriors absolutely dominate the Miami Heat, 135-112, but they lose Jimmy Butler to a knee injury. We still don't know the severity of it. We're going to find out hopefully within the next day. He's getting an MRI tonight. We will not have it from Steve Kerr. We will not have it from Steph Curry, but you will hear from those 2 people on the other side when we return live from K Fico Pizzeria at Thrive City outside Chase Center. This is Warriors Wrap-Up with Evan Giddings on 95.7 The Game.
What brings you to Walgreens today, Mr. Evans?
Well, I'm hosting a little spades game tonight. And you know when I get it going, I put my whole arm into slapping that card down on the table. So I need something for my joints. Gotta keep this arm loose.
Okay, gotta watch out for you. Joint Support Aisle 5.
Make the most of your Medicare Advantage OTC benefits. Just ask your Walgreens pharmacist about eligible items like joint support.
You gotta wind it up and you hit it like, ah!
A fuller life deserves fuller care. Walgreens.
The countdown to New Keys continues at River Rock Casino with our New Year, New Keys $200,000 Mercedes and cash giveaway. Join our second New Year's party on Saturday, January 24th for your chance to shift into the new year in a Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. The party starts at 8 p.m. and at 12:15 a.m., 5 club members play for the keys to a Mercedes. Join the club at riverrockcasino.com and start earning entries. River Rock Casino, just over 20 minutes north of Santa Rosa.
I can't believe they're having a gender reveal for their dog.
No. This is a breed reveal.
Oh, so...
Yeah, they're finding out the breed of the puppy they're rescuing.
So they could just be spending all their money on, pet insurance instead.
We got Lemonade for Roscoe, and it covered vaccines, microchipping. We saved 90% on vet bills. Here we go.
What do you think beige confetti means?
I don't know. That we'll never get this Saturday back?
Get a quote for any breed at lemonade.com/pet.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone. Imagine you're a parent with teens. You find a spacious vacation home where you can all be together, if they want, and a private sauna, if they don't. If an eager parent can find their perfect stay, anyone can. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Do you have a work injury? GTLA Law Group, California's top injury law firm. We only get paid if you win. Text Injury Help to 40222 or visit us online at calldowntown.com. Message and data rates and usage may apply.
This ad is brought to you by Fareed Yakuptal Esquire from Downtown LA Law Group. SB number 282476, 540 South Santa Fe, Los Angeles, California 90013. Previous results do not guarantee the same outcome. This ad doesn't constitute an attorney-client relationship.
If there's a water leak and your home is flooded, will your insurance cover it? Don't count on it. Repipe your home before the flood. Call Creative Repipe. All they do is repipe homes. They're one of the most referred and best reviewed repipe companies. Creative Repipe. Local, licensed, and insured. Get 20% off your repipe job and a lifetime warranty. Call 888-373-0046. That's 888-373-0046 or go to creativerepipe.com. That's creativerepipe.com.
You look like you deserve a fresh start to the new year, and there's nothing better than a classic California road trip. Everyone at Rush Creek Lodge and Spa at Yosemite is ready to welcome you with open arms and miles of smiles. Rush Creek's the ideal base camp for exploring Yosemite's wide open spaces, breathtaking scenery, and pristine mountain air. Go to rushcreeklodge.com and use promo code CHILL to get half off your third night on winter stays.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Usher in Lunar New Year with a one-night stay at Cache Creek Casino Resort's 4-Diamond Luxury Hotel, where refined comfort and celebratory energy set the stage for an unforgettable escape, unwind in elegant surroundings. Then head to the thrilling gaming floor to test your luck, chase a little fortune, and welcome the new year in true winning style.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know you can't cook. You're not one of those people who say that they can, but when people come over for dinner, they find out the hard way, you can't. You can't even microwave popcorn, and that's literally just one button. Plus, measuring and patience are huge parts of cooking, and that's just not you. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Weight Watchers now offers access to affordable GLP-1s. It works for members like...
I'm Haley, and I've lost 100 pounds. Weight Watchers has everything I need, from weight loss medications to nutrition support and help with my side effects. It's all in one place.
Weight Watchers handles the insurance for you and offers affordable cash pay options. With our program, our members are losing more weight with expert nutrition and side effect support.
I'm Mike, and I've lost 135 pounds. Weight Watchers prescribing GLP-1 medications. It's been life-changing.
I'm Sharia, and I lost 80 pounds on Weight Watchers. I realized that it would take more than a prescription to lose weight and feel good on a GLP-1.
Better results, expert support, lose more weight, make it last.
I can't imagine doing a GLP-1 without Weight Watchers.
Get started for as low as $25 at WeightWatchers.com/GLP1. For over 60 years, we've helped millions of members find what works for them. Now, it's your turn. Weight Watchers. Watch it work.
Wiggins comes left, down the lane, pass to the right corner, Mitchell up top, Jaquez, he's open for a triple, no good, Curry the rebound, leads Podziemski with a beautiful pass, Podziemski goes to the other side of the rim and scores, Jaquez was in hot pursuit, but Podziemski, instead of going to the right side, came across and went left. Exchanges with Hield, Podziemski, step back, off the dribble, three, got another one! Points over to the Miami bench, says, hey, let's talk about this. Somebody was heckling him from the Miami bench, and Paz didn't like it. 127 to 103, and Podziemski playing with fire tonight.
Now back to Warriors Wrap Up on 95.7 The Game.
That's Tim Roy on the call. I mean, VP was hot. The Warriors were hot. They made 24 threes. They had 30-plus assists. They absolutely stomped the Miami Heat, 135-112 tonight. But unfortunately, in the process, they lose their second-best player to an apparent knee. 7:30 left in the in a meeting for Jimmy. So he's going to get an MRI tonight, and we're going to find out what goes down from him. And in the future, all we can do is put our hands up at this point and hope that he returns in the near future. All right, Evan Giddings with you on Warriors Wrap-Up live from K Fico Pizzeria here at Thrive City, right outside Chase Center. After the Warriors' victory, 888-957-9570 is the number. I believe we have a caller on the line. I believe it's Dr. Jim, who's in San Francisco. Dr. Jim, what's going on, my man? Good evening. How you doing?
Hey there. Thanks for taking my call. I wanted to speak on the Jimmy injury. I'm a sports medicine doctor, and definitely have a opinion on what's going on. Hello?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, what's going on, Doc? What do you got?
Well, I think when it comes to that area, it could be MCL, ACL. Some athletes have a priapism strain, which could be a minor injury, and it's in that area as well. And some guys have curved priapisms. It just depends on genetics, but it could be that as well. And in that case, it could be 4 to 6 weeks. It just depends on his recovery rate and how fast he comes back from this injury, which is pretty common with basketball.
I got you. No, appreciate that, Jim. Appreciate the call. And yeah, I mean, I think that the severity of the injury is going to determine a whole host of things, right? Jimmy Butler is one of the most important players on this team. And again, to me, we're going to hear from Steph, we're going to hear from Kerr in just a moment, but the timing of it all is what makes it so delicate and kind of complicated. Jimmy Butler goes down in the third quarter. Knee injury, everyone, I mean, just a hush. Bethel Chase Center. Everyone was quiet because everyone knew how serious it could be. I saw Joe Lacob get up from his chair and go back to the locker room. Everyone was concerned, right? But the Warriors rally, and they're in the midst right now of their hottest stretch of basketball of the season. They've won 12 of 16. They rallied in a 10-0 run right after Jimmy's injury. They put the Heat away, an above 500 team, in their place, and the Warriors are now closing in on a potential 7th seed with their eyes at the 6th. None of that matters if the MRI news from Jimmy Butler is bad. If it is anything substantial, if it is anything that does not include Jimmy Butler returning this season, yes, it changes the entire trajectory of the year. It changes what you do at the trade deadline. It changes how you approach Jonathan Kuminga. It changes how you approach Steph Curry. It changes how you approach everything. The Golden State Warriors have been all in on their big three since the moment they made the trade for the guy who got hurt tonight, Jimmy Butler, last season. And if he cannot return in the near future, then you have to reevaluate everything about this season. And so I completely understand why the doctor's orders are, well, we got to wait and see. But I also understand why everyone, especially after watching a season like the San Francisco 49ers, might be assuming the worst about Jimmy Butler. I think that so much rests on this MRI that tomorrow that's really all anybody's going to be waiting for. And the Warriors have to be right now just kind of scurrying in the Chase Center offices trying to figure out every single possible outcome. Does Jimmy Butler miss a couple weeks? Does he miss a couple months? Does he miss the season? You know, he has only a year left on his contract after that. What does it mean for Jimmy Butler? What does it mean for Curry? What does it mean for the Warriors? There's so much riding on this knee injury that the Warriors, as much as they can play the coy game of, well, you know, we're just going to kind of figure this thing out one at a time, I don't think that they prepared for a potential injury to one of their top three players. And I'll just put their older players, right? Al Horford has dealt with sciatica, yes. DeAnthony Melton is coming off an ACL, yes. But Steph Curry has been extremely durable even into his late 30s. Draymond Green, relative to his position at his age, has been very durable. Jimmy Butler, though he hasn't played a ton of regular season games over the last several seasons, he is a guy that has been ready pretty much outside of the only other 2 times he's hurt that right knee in 2018 and 2024. He's been ready for the biggest games of the year. So I don't think this is something the Warriors obviously could have prepared for, and it's something that's going to determine the remainder of this year and how we feel about it moving forward. So it's just a massive, massive domino is going to fall here in the coming hours and in the coming days, and it all has to do with Jimmy Butler. All right, Cam, could we please cue up first? Let's go to the head coach for the Golden State Warriors. And, we have a call first. We have a call. It is Frank in Oakland. Frank, who is in Oakland, wants to talk about the Jimmy Butler injury. Frank, what's going on? You're on Warriors Wrap-Up here with Evan Giddings on 95.7 The Game.
Hi, first-time caller. Just wanted to call on that terrible injury. I mean, I'm worried, and I'm looking at the ticker on SportsCenter, and it says priapism, however you say that, in the knee. That's what they said on the Van Pelt show.
Absolutely, Frank. You still there? All right, I guess we lost him. Appreciate it, Frank. It does not look good. There's no doubt about that. Scott Van Pelt and his camera angles are absolutely correct. It does not look good, and I'm sure we're going to be talking about it a lot tomorrow on 95.7 The Game. I just personally don't want to speculate on how severe the injury to Jimmy Butler is, because your boy might be a lot of things. A doctorate, one of them. All right, let's listen to the head coach in the meantime, Steve Kerr, after the win. Again, the Warriors did walk away with a pretty dominant victory. Unfortunately, it's going to be remembered as a game where Jimmy Butler went down with an injury. All right, here's the head coach after the win, after the Warriors beat the Miami Heat 135-112.
Do you know much about the extent of Jimmy's injury?
I don't. Point? He's getting an MRI right now.
Have you seen him post game at all?
No, he was gone by the time the game ended.
How concerning was the scene?
I mean, we're all really concerned, but we'll know more after the MRI. Obviously, we don't know anything at this point.
Steve, how's the group doing, given what?
Yeah, I mean, everybody is subdued because of the injury. Waiting to hear the news.
Steph mentioned that Jimmy was joking, even as he's walking off on the floor. Did you hear some of that, and just that the nature of him? He's trying to keep it light, even in that.
Yeah, he asked the ref if it was 2 free throws or not, and so he was kind of chuckling as he said it. So hopefully that's a good sign. But again, we don't know anything.
How did you like how the team responded after Jimmy went down?
It's great. I mean, the guys played really well. A lot of guys stepped up, and I mean, we shot the lights out and did a good job taking care of the ball. And it's a very physical game. That's a big, strong team. They had 20 offensive boards, but we thought we battled really well all night.
Steve, it'd be easy for a team to get deflated when you see Jimmy go down like that. But the fact that he goes down, you don't have Draymond, you don't have Melton, and yet you guys are still able to put this team away late in that second half. So how proud are you of this win?
Yeah, I mean, the depth of the team has really shined here, over this homestand. Al played another great game. Obviously, Buddy has, stepped up in the last 2 games. Being back in the rotation, which doesn't surprise me at all, the way he stays prepared, stays ready. And BP was amazing. Hit some really...
What brings you to Walgreens today, Mr. Evans?
Well, I'm hosting a little spades game tonight. And when I get it going, I put my whole arm into slapping that card down on the table. So I need something for my joints. Gotta keep this arm loose.
Okay, gotta watch out for you. Joint Support Aisle 5.
Make the most of your Medicare Advantage OTC benefits. Just ask your Walgreens pharmacist about eligible items like joint support.
You gotta wind it up and you hit it like, ah!
A fuller life deserves fuller care. Walgreens.
Well, good morning, kiddo. I love that you're home from college. I've missed you.
Still taking your Nature Made vitamins?
Every day. A multivitamin and a probiotic. You better be taking yours.
Still looking out for me, Mom.
I'll never stop.
Made to care for you every day. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand. Find us in the vitamin aisle, based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you. Gradual breakers. You keep your eyes on the road, so you've seen it all. As long as it all happened directly in front of you, like a Swedish masseuse, your foot knows exactly the right amount of pressure to apply to the brake. That's why your passengers feel totally relaxed with you behind the wheel and occasionally super sleepy. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone. Imagine you're a bride with commitment issues. You book a nice, safe, reliable hotel. But there's free cancellation just in case. If a nervous bride can find their perfect stay, anyone can. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Gain Super Flings are here to take your laundry to the next level.
Talking about Gain Super Flings. Super-sized laundry packs. These things are huge. Super fresh, super clean. Gain Super Flings.
Gain Super Flings laundry packs have 4 times the Oxy cleaning power and 3 times the Febreze freshness versus Gain Original Liquid.
Super fresh, super clean. Gain Super Flings.
Gain Super Flings for next level laundry.
Do you have a work injury? DTLA Law Group, California's top injury law firm. We only get paid if you win. Text Injury Help to 40222 or visit us online at calldowntown.com. Message and data rates and usage may apply.
This ad is brought to you by Fareed Yahoopdal Esquire from Downtown LA Law Group, SB number 282476, 540 South Santa Fe, Los Angeles, California 90013. Previous results do not guarantee the same outcome. This ad doesn't constitute an attorney-client relationship.
We'll figure it out, but hopefully he's all right.
Steph, obviously, the games keep coming. No matter how long he's out, if he misses a period of time, what is going to change the most for you guys?
No, I won't talk about him being out until we know what's going on. But the way we played down the stretch of the game tonight, BP being aggressive scorer, Buddy coming in, staying ready, knocking down shots, Moses, and then Al off the bench. Like, we're going to have to do it by committee if anybody goes down. But we'll figure out what the plan ahead is depending on what's going on.
How would you describe the season he has had so far up until this point?
Who, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
He's all reliable. I think he makes his presence felt in pretty much every game, and I think the idea of what he does for us is he just meets whatever moment it is, whether he needs a score, whether he gets everybody organized defensively, what he does, all his playmaking. So I think since the trade deadline last year and, the way we ended last year and this season, he's done exactly what he's supposed to do.
Hey, Steph, I was curious, how did it feel to go up against Andrew tonight?
It was fun. If I'm not mistaken, I missed the last 2 games in Miami. So that was my first time playing against him, if I'm not mistaken. And you can't help but smile when you see Wiggs. He just has a presence about him. I love the celebration at the end. It seems so long ago, but you realize how much he meant to our organization over the years, and especially with that championship and him being his first time back. I'm glad he got the reception that he deserved, because he'll be a legend in Warriors history for a lot of reasons.
Steph, how proud are you of this win, despite no Draymond, no Melton, and then losing Jimmy in the second half tonight?
It's kind of a continuation of just the level that we've been playing recently, and just the clarity on how we're trying to, create good offense, and our defense, showing up. First half, they played really fast, and they challenged you to get back in transition. But once we felt the speed, we kind of settled in and got back to, sound defensive execution. took care of the ball. Like, all the things that we know going into a game are going to help us win, we did that tonight. And it's a good sign, no matter who's out there, that, guys stepped up. BP, Buddy, and Al especially, were the difference makers tonight.
Hey, Steph, back here. With the win tonight, this is the longest win streak of you guys of the season. With Jimmy going down, how do you plan to keep the momentum and keep the streak going?
Like I said, we won't talk much about Jimmy until we know what's going on. But again, it's about how we finish the game tonight. Play with energy, have each other's backs. No matter who's out there, take care of the basketball, play aggressive, play with confidence. Very simple ideas, but you just have to go out and do it. And I'm glad, like when Jimmy got hurt, how we finished that, next 16 minutes or whatever it was pretty impressive.
Step back here. All-Star game coming up. You were voted as the starting guard. At your age, for you to be voted, I think you're the oldest person to be voted the position. What does that mean to you at this stage of your career?
I love the fact that pretty much every acknowledgement you get at this point is you're the oldest to do something. So don't ever take that for granted. I appreciate everybody who voted, my teammates who continue to set the table for me to do what I do and keep pushing the envelope on what's possible at this stage of my career. So I'm very grateful, and I'm going to enjoy, the weekend, but just the idea that I can, get back to that level year after year, and the work that goes into it, I love it. And I hopefully I have a couple more, in the future, but this is pretty special for sure.
Steph, over here. Can you describe, you were on the court at the time, you described the play when Jimmy got hurt, and as you mentioned, he's such a sort of tough, durable guy. What was your sort of immediate reaction to the sight of him being down like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's something you hadn't seen before, and usually you expect him to get up and even if he just can't finish the game, just kind of, get off the sideline. But just told him to take his time, figure out what he needed in that moment. And it's kind of funny. He was still cracking jokes over there while he was on the ground in true Jimmy fashion. Always going to have a good time no matter what the situation is. I do love that perspective and that part of his personality. Even the worst of a moment, he was still, having a good time. He was trying to get to the free throw line. He said it was 2 shots.
I don't know what the plan was going in for the back-to-back step, but you not having to go back in the fourth, late in the fourth, does that make it much more likely that you would play tomorrow, or do you not know?
I don't know yet. I'm about to go have that conversation right now. Sorry for the short answer. I really don't know. Yeah.
Steph, I know you said you liked Brandon's aggressiveness. Do you know what was going on between him and the Miami bench in the fourth quarter specifically?
I don't, but anytime BP's going out talking, whatever gets that BP out, I love it. So I'll let them have their moment, whatever's going on, But he got the best of it tonight.
Steph, going back to the winning streak, have you noticed any difference in the locker room from the beginning to the season to this beginning of the second half of the season?
Actually, not at all. We have the same vibe. The same energy in there. Nobody likes losing, so there are moments of the season when you lose 2, 3 in a row. Like, it's not as chipper as it usually is, but we do have a good chemistry and a good bond in there and a good environment where that's the only way you can kind of bounce back and put together a run like this if you're together. So we got to keep capitalizing off of that. Knowing I think everybody in the room likes each other. We like playing with each other, and hopefully that leads to more success.
Yeah, so that was Steph Curry after the Warriors' 135-112 loss. About 10 more minutes here on Warriors Wrap Up here live from Kefico Pizzeria at Thrive City right outside Chase Center. You can come on down before, after games, hang out, have a good time. And look, to me, the biggest takeaway from tonight is obviously going to be the MRI results of Jimmy Butler. And it's unfortunate because one of my big questions coming into this game was if the Warriors are to continue to play like this, are they showing us that they're turning a corner? And certainly compared to where they were 2 months ago, the answer is yes. But a big part of that was Jimmy Butler playing as consistently and at a level that I would say rivaled what he did last season. And Jimmy Butler, no matter the amount of time that he misses, he is going to be missed. I mean, this is a team that is built on, I've described it as two kind of base block Jenga pieces. One of them is Steph Curry. One of them is Jimmy Butler. And that's why there's, for all the emotion and positivity and, jubilation of a 12-4 stretch over 16 and begin to look like a team that could potentially catch the 7. Jimmy Butler he's not Steph, but he is the second most important player in this basketball team. And you could hear a pin drop in that arena in the third quarter when he went down because everybody knew that it was serious. And I'm glad to hear that Jimmy was joking. I think Buddy Hield was kind of messing around at the podium after. Steph and Kerr are all having positive thoughts. But until I get the news after Jimmy Butler's MRI that it is not season-ending, that it is not serious to a knee, that he has suffered a meniscus tear and a sprained MCL2 in 2018 and 2024 respectively, I am not going to be able to feel great about this game. I know that the Warriors are playing well. I know that the Warriors are looking far more consistent. But to me, this is a great game with a bad taste left in your mouth. Again, it's just like the timing of this just, it's fascinating. It's a little damning, but Jimmy Butler gets hurt right after Kuminga's trade window is open, and everybody's wondering if the Warriors are going to make a move at the deadline, if the Warriors are a particular piece away, how that particular piece would be able to potentially fit with Curry and Jimmy, and now we may not get that reality. I do think that the significance of Jimmy Butler's injury is going to dictate the remainder of this season and potentially next season if it's something catastrophic. I hope that it's not, but the reaction from a lot of people leads me to believe that this is not going to be a short-term injury. My biggest question is, can Jimmy Butler get back and return to his former form, hopefully, before the season is over? It's January. It's over halfway through the season. If this isn't a season-ending injury, to me that's the best news, because I think it really wrecks the Warriors' potential plans at the deadline. It obviously wrecks the intentions they have for the remainder of this season. And for the foreseeable future, the Warriors are going to have to stay afloat. The scoring by committee, the production by committee they showed tonight against Miami, that's going to have to carry over to Toronto tomorrow, to the upcoming 4-game road trip, to when they return home to face Detroit. They got Boston, San Antonio. They got some good teams coming up. And without Jimmy Butler, they're going to be at a disadvantage. So they have to figure out how to weather this storm before hopefully they get good news. And if they don't, then they're going to have to throw it all out and go back to the drawing board. That's kind of my final thought tonight. And I hope, I know it may not be the most comforting feeling in the world, but I think that's also how a lot of people are feeling as well. We're obviously going to talk about it all day tomorrow. Also, Shanahan and Lynch are going to be giving their end-of-season press conferences, so we'll carry that live on 95.7 The Game. I believe they speak at 11:30, so it'll be during the midday show. But obviously, we'll talk about the Warriors, we'll talk about the Niners, we'll continue to dissect all these different things going on in Bay Area sports tomorrow, starting at 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. with Joe Spadoni and Joe Shasky, Steiny and Guru 10 to 2, and then Willard and Dibbs from 2 to 6. And then no rest for the weary. Warriors got another game tomorrow. They got another regular season matchup, a back-to-back, ends the 8-game homestand. The Toronto Raptors are in town. It's a 7 o'clock tip. Warriors Live. I got you again starting at 6 o'clock. So big thank you to everybody who called in tonight, everybody who chatted with us on YouTube, everybody that's listening to us before, after, Tim Roy during the game, all that and more. Hopefully better news for you tomorrow. And if not, you know where we'll be to talk about it. Right here in your home for Golden State Warriors basketball, 95.7 The Game. A big thank you to our network coordinator, Cameron Williams, back in our Laughing Monk studios. My name is Emmy Giddings saying so long from Chase Center. Warriors 135, Miami Heat 112. Hopefully good news on the horizon, and we'll talk to you in the meantime. All ahead on 95.7 The Game. Take it easy.
What brings you to Walgreens today, Mr. Evans?
Well, I'm hosting a little spades game tonight. And you know when I get it going, I put my whole arm into slapping that card down on the table. So I need something for my joints. Gotta keep this arm loose.
Okay, gotta watch out for you. Joint support L5.
Make the most of your Medicare Advantage.